What's going on, guys? Welcome to the stream. Today we have two special guests, being Brix, Toyz, and BFAB.
I'm
So,
special? Wow. Woo!
well, that's what your mom tells me, no?
She keeps vanishing at night. Is that where she's been?
Yeah, welcome. Oh, and definitely check out these guys out if you're looking for awesome Lego content. So how's everybody doing?
I do like to be checked out, not gonna lie, but you must be 18 plus, so.
Yeah, it's true. It's very mature Lego content.
Just been chilling, making a lot of more videos, scripting, editing, all this stuff. So no sleep for me recently.
What did you work on? Because you were 8 hours. What were you working on?
Okay, so I'm doing a kind of like a documentary, I don't know, documentary stuff. One of my stalker videos where I stalk random people and kind of commentate on it. No, so a YouTuber vanished like a couple years ago, and people were kind of like asking what happened to this certain YouTuber, and a lot of people assumed this person died. So I was tipped off. Based on that tip, I was able to gather too much information, like way too personal information, addresses, everything. And so I got more than I bargained for, but because I feel like that's messed up if I said like this person's real name or like what's this and that, or like, I think that'd be screwed up. So I'm not going to cover that. I'm going to be very vague, change the names of the people to protect their privacy. But it was kind of crazy how much stuff I was able to find out just off a simple tip. Like, it was just like one thing led to another thing that led to another thing. And I'm like, wow, okay, this is kind of a never-ending cycle. And I keep finding out more about people that are basically unknown on the internet. Like, their channel has almost 1 billion views in the Lego space. It's like 900 something million views. But they just vanished one day. And so, yeah, I kind of documented why I think they vanished, a little bit about them without revealing any personal information. So
Interesting. Okay, wow.
60 minutes with BFAB.
How I stalked a random person online. The documentary.
Hey, what's going on, Annie, O&A, Justin, Brickmaster, the Beast? Just making sure I say hi to everybody. How's everybody doing? How's your day? The one video you made on, what was it on? Oh yeah, you've done some different type of videos, like celebrities who like Lego, stuff like that. Like, I thought that was interesting.
I need to do a part 2, but I guess putting Britney Spears in the thumbnail made it very clickable.
Just make sure I didn't add this to Instagram, so I'm like, ah, crap.
Gotta put it on your Tinder account too.
Oh well, yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Okay. And Brix Toys, you do an interesting thing where you rent sets out. That's interesting.
Yeah, well, I figured I have all of these Lego sets because I also do Lego camps for kids. So I have all of these sets that are just sitting in my basement, and I'm like, I think I'm going to. Is this a PG-13 stream or? Anyways, I guess I pimp out my sets. I guess you can say.
Oh yeah, that you can say that. That's fine.
Yeah, no, it's okay. I do the same with my mom. So
there you go. So yeah, so you can get memberships, or you can just rent. You can rent a set for 25% of retail cost.
And how long do they have it?
A month.
Wow,
or they don't get their
that's
deposit
crazy.
I was thinking you made a pretty penny on the Disney Castle then.
Yeah, I have $50.
Oh, is it worth $200 in Canada?
No, sorry, I knew this lady.
So you gave her a deal, okay?
Yeah, like $50 to rent it. Hello, Mr. Blue.
Hey, Blue, how's it going, man? Let me just make sure. We'll do a vote soon for the for what set to build. Dude, when I click BFAB, I got like there. You have so many alternates.
They're not.
It's like, which one is it?
there's like at least like 25 fake BFAB accounts. And like if I get terminated, I don't have a backup account truly. Like I made another account which you know, not the real BFAB in case I do get terminated, but I feel like that's gonna throw people off a little bit. But I'm like, if I lose this account now, then you know, I don't really have a choice. Like Lego falsely terminated my brother from another Brick account, right? And then Lego admitted they were wrong, and then you know, still, oh yeah, we retracted the strike against you, and then I still lost that account. So I have brother from another Brick, but now since people are kind of confused with that in general, there's like 50 other accounts of me. So yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I know. I'm like, which one? I think I got the right one. Hey, what's going on, Kian? How's it going, man? Oh, all right. Well, we can start the vote. I actually brought in some extra sets. So we got the Safari. Oh, crap. Off-roader. I'm going to move this table up a little bit. There we go. The trip. So just vote for whatever you guys want in the comments. We also got the 40th year train set. The AT hauler. We can do brick heads as well. We got the vintage. What is this? The vintage classic car or whatever. We have the Death Star battle. So it's kind of like those mini little builds for Star Wars. Have the ice cream truck. The Friends set. We got the Rexcelsior. I got another haul coming out, so I'm going to be adding more sets. But
I know you're a baller. I saw your last one. Got all those Star Wars sets, so.
Well, of course. May the 4th. Han Solo's Ron Speeder. Oh, yeah, the vintage one. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll answer the question. I waited the stream to answer your question. Yes, you overpaid. Okay, that's all I'd say.
I know. I thought I was looking at some of them and like that was a bit more like some of those sets though. Like Water Junkyard is like an expensive set for what it is. Like the Death Star Escape, BB-8. Okay, the Yacht or the Blue Helicopter Pursuit. What set do you guys want me to build?
See what the chat says.
It's a lot of choices, man.
I know. Sometimes I think I have too many choices, but what are you gonna do? The AT hauler. Hey, what's going on, Andrew? We could do that one. That's like one of the last solo sets I actually have to build. What set we're voting for it right now, Blue? Which set would you like me to build?
Also, Ty, you now have 3K subs. Last time I talked to you, I think you had 2K.
Yeah, no, it's been growing, yeah, which is awesome. Thanks for all the support, guys.
Yeah, the ladies finally found you, Ty. So
there you go. Well, no, honestly, my mom's alt account. She's been going strong.
Your mom's getting too over attached now.
Yeah. We can do that. Yeah, we can do the AT hauler. That's fine. Oh.
It's funny. So today was Mother's Day, and the first thing I woke up, I'm like, "Yo, Mom, wake up!" I'm like, "I'm hungry." She's like, "Are you serious? It's Mother's Day."
I don't know how to make food on my own. What is this crap?
I'm like, I'm just 22 and I still live with you. Come on.
Yeah. So I don't see the problem.
Yeah, she was not having any of it because like we joke around in a really weird way. A lot of people are like, "Yo, dude, you don't like your mother." I'm like, no, I just joke around really weird. And then she's like, "You didn't even wish me happy Mother's Day or buy me anything." I'm like, "Does it look like I have money? I borrowed all my money from you."
Actually, how's your new job going?
So about that.
Awkward silence.
Hey, what's going on, Orange? We're getting into the life of BFAB.
Hey, I just saw Orange on a stream. So they were on a stream. So I was stream hopping, right? What I do normally, and there's a kid hosting the stream, right? It seems like a nice kid. But I have never been like T-Mog's like, yo, BFAB should join your stream. And I'm like, okay, I'm down to join, whatever, I'm doing nothing. This kid's like, no, we're not having BFAB. No, not having BFAB on. He's like, come on, BFAB can be appropriate when needs be. No, we're not having BFAB on. I'm like, oh, dang, this kid's like scared of me. I'm like, sorry, I'm just like, okay, bye to the next stream.
Okay, that's funny.
I thought it was funny.
There's some really cool minifigures in that hauler.
Sorry, go ahead.
There's some nice minifigures in that hauler.
I know. I think it's honestly an underrated set. Like,
yeah, they're worth quite a bit.
Oh, really? Okay, that's good to know. Actually, you know what? I was just checking through my Lego collection, and I have the General Grievous's combat speeder. And I got the Grievous Starfighter. So anyways, I sometimes do this. I'm like, do I really want the set still? Like, I don't really care for the speeder. I have the Grievous. You know, if you're a Star Wars guy, you have like multiple Mace Windus. So anyways, when that happens, I'm just like, I checked on eBay, and it's going for like well over what it retailed for, right? So I don't know. Sometimes it's like, do you keep it or do you sell it?
Ty, you sell Lego, right? Every once
a little
in a while?
bit, yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, what's going on, Brick Animations and Soup Togs? How are you guys doing?
Sorry, go ahead.
Oh no, it's just like I think you told me you sell Lego every once in a while. So
yeah. Like I just sell them over eBay. It helps fund the habit, right? Or I get the not habit, the
hobby.
Yeah. I mean, it's kind of like stocks. I mean, like if you know what to look for, like I'm mainly a collector, but to the side I do sell a little bit of Lego, and I mean, why not make a bit of money on it?
And in general, you usually don't lose money when it comes to Lego.
No, that's true. Like I know, for instance, with all my with a lot of the vintage sets or like Star Wars sets, even if they're like unboxed and they're in good condition, they're still going for generally over what they retailed for, right? So
yeah, no, for sure. I need to sell all my Lego sets and then move somewhere in like the middle of nowhere, go to like Jamaica and live there.
I could see you do that. I don't know about selling your Lego, but I can see you moving to Jamaica.
Climbing up a coconut tree, I like fall over and I break my back. I'm in a wheelchair for the rest of my life. I'm gonna start a new thing called wheelchair reviews.
It's the new thing.
Like, yo guys, welcome back to Brother from Another Brick. And I'm like, are you okay? I'm like, just rolling around, dog.
It would be entertaining to say the least.
Except for me, who can't move in a wheelchair.
It's like the review. I can't like.
You must like the review, or else, or else you're not watching a guy in a wheelchair's review. I would totally play that.
Almost just do it as a thing, even if you aren't in a wheelchair.
Like a lot.
Oh, that reminds me. Like, there's like, if people are in a bad situation, I feel bad for them. But apparently, have you guys ever watched? They have like these reporters will follow a lot of these people that beg for money, and then they find these guys like they go through this back alley. They drop the like ugly clothes, and they're like then they change into like a suit, and then he goes into his like sports car and he drives away. Like apparently, like there's a lot of people that scam being actually homeless, right? And they're actually doing quite like if they're in Toronto or New York or whatever, like probably before COVID, they were actually doing really well.
Yeah. No, I feel bad, but I always give, like, every time I see a homeless person, if I have money, I always give them money, right? And people are like, why do you do that? And I'm like, well, if they're scamming me, they wasted their time to scam me, and they had a lot of guts to do it. Whatever. I'm not giving them like hundreds of dollars. I'm just throwing like a couple dollars at them here and there. So if they manage to scam me and they're gonna do stupid stuff with the money, that's on them. But I feel good about myself.
Well, yeah, I mean, and some of them are legitimately in a bad situation, right?
Yeah. Like, what goes around comes around. Like, I believe that if you help out other people when you have the opportunity, there might be a time in your life where you need help, and somebody might help you, because if they are legit, put yourself in that person's shoes. Like, why are they on the street? What's going on with their life? Like, and if you were in that position, wouldn't you want someone to help you too? So,
no, that's true. It's a good point.
that being said, I can play a really good homeless man. So,
so
it's how you fund your Lego. It's for a good cause.
It's to buy more Lego.
Your Instagram story or reel that you did about, I guess, your upcoming video or channel, is that really you, or is that like a superimposed picture? Because it looked a lot like the picture I'm seeing now on your.
The video that I did. Yeah, no, that's me. That's literally, so that screenshot is actually from the video. So it's like 5 different videos that I did, and I took the screenshot from that. Well, what I think is a video is more like, what do they call it? Like animated photo or like whatever, when you're like doing very subtle movements or whatever. And I thought I was doing video, but I was doing like one of those. I just threw it in the video as a joke. It was just like, go watch more BFAB videos, and then I literally grabbed my phone to like take the photo, and it's like an animated photo, but it was like nope. So I did like nope, don't watch more BFAB videos. Like it's somebody shutting off the video. And then I'm like, JK, watch more BFAB videos. I don't know. I just decided it'd be kind of fun. So.
Oh, okay.
Kids, don't go to the tanning bed. You'll end up looking like me, red and brown and whatever color I am. So.
Oh, but summertime's coming. You gotta get the tan going.
The ladies at the tanning bed are too nice to me. Like, oh my goodness, it's BFAB. Nice to see you again. And so I'm just like, oh, ladies, I'm never leaving y'all. Like. I'm gonna be so dark.
I actually should probably try and get a tan a little bit.
Ty,
you're indoors all the time. Yeah.
Ty, you have a white boy look, man. I don't know if you need it. I'm kidding.
Hey, what's going on, Burner and Lorraine? How are you guys doing?
So, Ty, do you stream every Sunday?
Pretty well every Sunday, yeah. I'm thinking during the summer though, I might switch it to like every second Sunday, just because I know a lot of people are busy and stuff, and including yourself, right? Like, every Sunday normally, like for fall, winter, spring.
So what made you say, oh, I'm gonna ask Brix Toyz to come on my stream today? What was the light bulb thing today? Because I was like,
I have like a little bit of a list of like people. I'm like, oh, I'd like to have these people on at some point. I was actually going to ask you in the future, but then there was a cancellation, so I thought, why not ask you now?
Ooh, who am I replacing? Or is that
he's like a friend off of YouTube. His name's Jordan. He's a really nice guy. Yeah, he's been on the channel for like probably 2 years.
Cool.
Which is almost like since the beginning, right? But yeah. So, anyways, happy to have you on.
Ty, like I could be in a car accident tomorrow, and I wouldn't have backed out on Ty.
well, thanks, BFAB.
I'm gonna jinx that. Like tomorrow, I'm gonna get in a car accident.
It's pretty deep.
Another one.
As long as you're not at fault, then you're good. Because if you're just at least in Canada, if you're at fault, you don't get like there's no compensation. You have to pay for all your injuries for the most part. Like whereas if you're not at fault, then the government basically pays for everything, which is nice.
Yeah, no, that's what happened with my last car accident, like 2019. I had to pay for like everything, and that was bad. So,
well, I just broke a brown piece. What a surprise!
Oh no!
Ooh.
1x8 brown tile.
Tell me you at least have some spares left or something.
Oh, I have tons of tiles. Tons.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
So, Ty, I know you've been putting out hauls and vlogs and reviews. Jazz, have you put out any new videos?
Nah, I'm pretty much just going to be a streamer and a YouTube shorts and streams, pretty much.
Okay, fair.
Yeah, I've been kind of I haven't been motivated. It's been tough.
No, I get that.
I'm feeling the YouTube blues.
Yeah, no, that tends to be a thing, especially like if you work hard on like a certain video and it doesn't do like what you expected, then you're just like, why did I spend time in doing this? I get that.
Yeah, I hear you.
I think that's what you said, right? I think I'm reiterating what you mentioned before.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, okay. I'm just like I don't want to put words in your mouth, but no, I mean I feel the same way. That's why I make controversial videos, so people get pissed off.
If you can't win them, like pick them off, and then they'll watch.
What I've learned like recently when it comes to YouTube and stuff is that like certain videos I know that won't get certain views, I'll like try to piss people off in the title. And I do that most of the time. Like Lego Mario needs Super Mario. So I had a friend. I also kind of watch other people's videos and just see how they're doing and like what topic is kind of hot and stuff. So my friend Tommy C. Brix did a video called like Lego Mario, we had a problem, and like a week and a half or something had like 30,000 views, and he didn't even go after them. So like, oh well, I hate this Lego Super Mario. Let me turn it into a video where I said Lego needs to cancel Super Mario. The video has like 5,000 views after like 4 days, I think, and I'm like, okay, this is good for me. But like, there's a lot of dislikes. It's like the Bionicle community, but 12-year-olds. So.
Oh yeah.
Like it was really funny though. Like I think some people think I have power because some kids like, no, please don't cancel Lego Super Mario, please. And I'm
Lego
like,
don't see this. Realize they have to stop. Hey, what's going on, Simon?
Sorry.
I like to be fair. I like Bionicle and I like the Super Mario sets. I think the Super Mario
you like Bionicle? I would have beat you up a long time ago.
Well, okay. I have a flip thing. Like Bionicle, I like the sets, but I do realize a lot of the people in the like not all of them, but a fair amount of them are kind of toxic. Like they're like Bionicle's the only theme, right? And I don't particularly like that group, but I like the sets, right? And I think the Super Mario sets are cool, but I think the builds do need a little bit of work. I think they could be better.
Yeah.
Hey, Sai.
I think in general though, like the Mario sets are really lazy. Like I feel like they're kind of like Minecraft sets, but lazier. Because like Minecraft sets, at least like Minecraft kind of has like this world where it's just like you could build whatever, right? But it's just like I feel like there's still some effort. Like the minifigs look good. Or the skins, whatever they call them. And I think some of the builds are actually really strong, but overall, you're just getting a bunch of random pieces. Nothing really looks that appealing in the Mario line. But like if you completely made them like minifig based and you didn't make the builds all like squarish, I would like Lego Super Mario because I wanted Lego Super Mario. When it got rumored or whatever originally, or whatever, like we got the leak, I didn't expect it to be like Blobber, like this block looking like Fat Man. Like that's what we got.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. I honestly I wish they do both because I don't mind the big figs or whatever you want to call them with the electronics in them. I actually kind of like them, but then I'd also like them to like make minifigs, right? Or give us like a CMS series or something.
Yeah, no, for sure. And I think that in general, well, at least in the States, the Mario sets are not selling well with the exception of the starter course and the NES. Because I recently saw, and I knew they're not moving, but like you can kind of read the Lego market a little bit. Lego Mario sets, other than the starter course, have never been out of stock in like areas. I've talked to people; they don't sell amazingly well, and you see, and I'm like seeing clearance already, not for in my states, but like a bunch of people posting, oh, $60 Mario set for $28 or like this. And I'm like, well,
yeah, I got a discount on that.
States, so yeah. Can't wait. Jack, like I'll do a video, like a haul video. I'll have like 70 Mario sets. Like, oh, I thought you didn't like a BFAB. Like I liked him at 60% off. Like,
yeah, my standards change based off how cheap it is.
It totally does. Like I'll buy Mario sets at 50 to 90%. I have no issue doing that. It's also the same thing as video. Oh my god, video is failing so.
Oh, that's and it's too gimmicky. That's the problem.
I like the sets. But the beatboxes, they're overpriced. Like you see in like the UK, which I believe they're £17. Someone correct me if I'm wrong. People are finding them for £6 already. Like it's freaking May, and they came out in March. It's just like something's wrong here.
I know.
Hey, what's going on, Jordan? Unknown. Zach, that's awesome. You hit 600 subs, man.
No, I think it's a cool idea, but sometimes I'm like, for instance, it's kind of like, and you've mentioned this before too, like the hidden side builds are actually pretty good.
Yeah.
But they make the artwork look so elaborate and like techie, and with the phone, it's just like, what am I buying? Is this a Lego set or what is it, right? Like for the average person that, you know, isn't huge into Lego, or you're buying it as a gift, they're going to be confused a little bit. I think Lego needs to tone that down and kind of make the app as like, it's a bonus thing. It has this, but advertise that 20% of the box, but make the box look normal, like a normal Lego set. Right?
You got it. Like they totally ran Hidden Side into the ground, but the sets were actually really, really good. Like it's not, they weren't like average sets; they were really good sets. So, at least in my professional opinion.
No, I agree. The school bus, I think, was great.
Oh, I really love that.
Yeah, I regret only getting one of those. That's one of my Hidden Side regrets.
Regret not getting it? Regret
no, I only have one. Like I have 2 of the high schools. I have 11 of the Fuego planes.
Oh, you got yourself your own fleet of Fuego planes.
Yeah. Well, I'm working on a mock. I want to do an aircraft carrier.
Oh, that's okay. Well, that's a great idea. Yeah, because like, no, that's really cool. Actually, if you're wondering, this is just a side thing, but what like videos that do well, I'm finding like mock videos generally do really well. Like if the guy does a decent to good job at it, depending on what the topic's about, I've seen some channels just like skyrocketing growth just from mock videos. Granted, they're a lot of work. If you like Lego and you like building, and it's like something you like doing, maybe it's like Pirates or Star Wars. Yeah, do it.
Yeah. Mock videos, if you reach your audience, or once you have like that developed fan base, usually do really well. Like people like the Jackhammer before he quit doing Lego stuff, or TD Brix. Like those guys are killing it with like amazing numbers. So
I know. You just need to have a space for it. Like I have like a counter over like these IKEA drawers, and that's kind of where I build the mock. And it's 9 feet by 2 feet, and I think that's pretty sizable. You can make a pretty decent size mock with that space, but it's just getting that space right. Like I haven't got that space till recently.
And Ty, when you move into your $10 million mansion, then you're gonna have your little mock world.
Yeah, there you go. I get just a room full of or a house full of mocks.
Or you just gotta take over your parents' business. Just be like, it's mine now, Dad.
Well, I'm listed as one of the co-owners, so maybe
you just gotta eliminate your dad in the nicest way possible. Like, yo, Dad, you out of here.
You gotta retire, bro.
Retire right now. I'll give you $1 a week.
Yeah. So fair price.
No, Ty would be too nice. He'd be like, I'll give you $10 a week.
$10. Well, that's a good living. There you go. You could live in some other country for, well, maybe not quite that, but
you could be bougie in Africa.
Yeah.
Somewhere. Hey, what's going on? Hermit Crab, how's it going, man?
I like that name.
He doesn't like video either.
I mean, I like video. When I say I just think it's overpriced. I think that video is a good theme. It's just overpriced, and the box art's gonna kill it. I think a lot of us can acknowledge when something's a good theme, but it's how you market a theme, because everything is based on first impressions. There's been times I remember back in the day, I hated Lego Lord of the Rings. I know, controversial hot take. I like it now. But
okay, yeah, go ahead. Yeah.
Yeah, I like it now. But I still remember seeing that set, and you probably know what, the Lake Town Chase, and the nicest box art ever. And I wanted the set as a kid because of the box art. I'm like, wow, this is amazing. I can stare at this box art all day. I need to buy this set, hypnotizing me. So box art plays into a lot. So yeah.
Oh, I totally. Well, you know what the best boxes were? From the 90s, when they had for adventures and Castle Western, they had those boxes that had the flaps and they opened up, and then they had the plastic that you could see the set, and they had the minifigs all set up in the middle and some of the unique pieces on the side. The advertising, whoever thought of that was, I don't know why Lego stopped doing it, but I think maybe those boxes costed more to make. But
yeah,
those were amazing.
I agree, 100%. They just need to fire a bunch of people. Sorry, like somebody from Lego's watching this. Dang it!
I'm being stalked by A&A Hobbies.
Corey.
Hey, what's going on, A&A? And that's cool. That's awesome, Jordan. I'm glad your Lego page.
Isn't Jordan the one who ditched you?
That's cool, man. Sorry, what did you say, BFAB?
Oh, was this the Jordan that ditched you today?
Yes, yeah, that's Jordan.
We gotta call him out right here and now. So, Jordan, tell us your story. It better be a really good excuse.
It was good. It was definitely legit.
When I want to get out of stuff, I just tell people that family members die when I want to get out of stuff. So
BFAB's now running out of family. No, I'm kidding. That's terrible. You're like, I thought your grandma died like 2
weeks ago. What happened? It was the other one that used that same excuse like 2 weeks later. Like, how many grandmas do you have? Poor grandmas out there.
Well, boys, I'm gonna have to head off. Ty, as I mentioned to you previously, there.
No worries, man. Yeah, thanks for stopping by, though.
Take care, Jeff.
BFAB, always nice to see you again, sir.
Same. I'll try to catch your streams. I appreciate you, Cass.
Stop causing drama in the Lego community, BFAB.
I wish I could.
It's like its purpose.
And it's nice to see some new people in the chat. Some familiar names: Mr. Blue, Orange Brix, Zachary's Club, and some new names: Jordan, Joshy T, and there was someone else that I hadn't seen before: Jordan, Joshy T, and Strange Hermit Crab, which is a pretty cool name. And I agree with you. Asterix should be a Lego set. So yeah, thanks a lot, guys. And Ty, I'll have you on a stream soon, buddy.
Yeah, sounds good.
All right, peace out, guys.
Take care, Jeff. Only lasted 30 minutes. That's what she said.
Oh, he had some stuff he had to do. What question though? What is Asterix?
It's the ugly characters with the big noses for ideas.
Oh yes.
Yeah, that's what's going in the running. And like I think it's popular, but like right now they're at 57 projects for the next review stage. Or like I think it's either this one or the one after that. 57 projects. It's just like they're gonna make one set. We're all gonna be bad again.
Well, okay, we still haven't found out who won that like 40th anniversary thing or whatever.
Yeah, Lego wants to keep that private. I think that we're just gonna see like in February. I think of 2022. They're just gonna show it off like what one. Like, here's the stats. But I think Castle won. I'm pretty sure once they combined Castle, if you looked at like the early votes, Castle killed it. So.
Oh well, they divided it so much, and it was just like then they combined it, realizing they made a mistake.
Didn't you rant on it too, Ty? Didn't you make a video ranting on it?
Well, I didn't make a. What did I make? The video I came out with, I mentioned, like I talked about go vote, and I think I did mention that I was like Castle shouldn't be separated into all these different little like segments, right? Like it should just be Castle. They didn't do that with like you could do that with Bionicle. You could have all the different because Bionicle was out for like 8 years or something.
Yeah,
they had different segments of that theme or sub themes, but they were all under Bionicle, right? So. Yeah. Anyways, no, I had a bit to say about it as well.
Yeah, but now I think that Castle won based on like early preliminary like votes after they changed it. I think Castle was leading by 33%. I think it was leading by, but don't quote me on that. But I think that's what it was. So I think Castle won. But knowing what's happened with Bionicle fans recently, I think that's why Lego said, like, I don't know if you know Sakota's project that he made for ideas is now part of the Bricklink program. I think Lego didn't want people to freak out, so they're like, we'll make this a part of the Bricklink program, so you still get a quote-unquote Bionicle set. So
is that like the mini build, like it's like a micro build?
Yeah, yep, you got it.
Oh, I actually like that set.
So did I. I don't know why they didn't make that an idea set. Like, you give us, like, people want Bionicle, right? But clearly, when it came back the second time, controversial hot take, didn't sell well. So if you would have given us that one-off set and they would have officially made it ideas, I think the set would have sold extremely well because you relate to the system fans and you relate to the Bionicle fans. And I think it would have sold like crazy.
Oh,
But
yeah, I would have bought it.
so would I. So I'm just like, Lego, what are you doing? They're like, yo, we're gonna release it as a part of the Bricklink program. Like, that is so stupid. Like, what are you doing? You're missing out a whole
that expensive of a set. Like, what was it, like $100 or something?
Oh, like when he designed it? I think it looked like a $50-$60 little.
Oh,
small.
okay, yeah. So that's like it's not a big deal. It's not like a direct-to-consumer set.
Yeah, but I think Apple's gonna win.
Take care, man. Sorry, go ahead.
Sorry, I cut you off.
Oh yeah, just saying bye to Josh.
Josh, why are you leaving? Come on, man. It's school. He's gonna be like, oh, that's a good
Who
point.
needs that?
Yeah, come on. You're gonna be a dropout anyway. No, I'm kidding. Is Zach leaving us too? Bye, everyone. Zach, don't leave us.
Oh, see you, man. I really wanted Adventurers to win.
Yeah.
Actually, those in the chat, which theme did you guys vote for if you voted for the 40th anniversary? I voted I think I voted Adventurers, Forestmen before they like changed it. And
yeah.
I think I voted the last vote was I don't think I voted Pirates. I can't even remember what the last vote was.
Okay. So
it might have been Space. I don't know. I can't remember.
I think I voted for Adventures, Alpha Team, and I don't remember the other one. But yeah, like I love Adventures. Like why? Like just bring back Adventures. Like Johnny Thunder 2.0, but I'm old. Like like.
No, I agree. And don't make it like the Pharaoh's Quest. They tried to do it, but every building turned into like an animal, and it's just like, okay, you can just give us like the ancient buildings and like the 1920s type vehicles. We're fine with that, right? Like, yeah,
agreed. I think in general though, Pharaoh's Quest was overall I think it was a strong theme, but it's like you give us one wave of sets, like I don't know if that helped out. So.
No, I agree.
You voted Pirates Orange. Lego Western.
Oh, I might have voted Western. That might actually they didn't have that as a voting thing, unfortunately. Because I remember looking at that, I'm like, why isn't Wild West in here?
All I know is his butt hurt that Adventurers didn't win. I'm like, how did Adventurers not win? Like,
it wasn't even like it didn't even make. Did it make the top 10?
I think it made the top 6. I think it was number 6.
Okay, that's pretty good. It's decent.
Not good enough.
No, not good. The problem is like it's a 17-year-old theme, and like a lot of people, not that there's still people that know about it with Lego, but it hasn't been really revisited in that amount of time.
Yeah.
So many people just don't even know what it is. Like Adventurers, what's that, right? Like.
No, I mean that's a fair point. I think though, like the sets are just super strong in general, and I think that like you can look back at adventure sets today and still appreciate them and go like, this is a good quality set. So.
Oh yeah. Oh, I totally agree.
The final choices.
The final choices, Jordan, were Bionicle Castle, Classic Space, and Pirates. Which. Pirates, I'd like another pirate theme, but I feel that we've just had like so many. We're getting a lot of pirate sets. Like we got the Barracuda at least, and we got the Creator pirate ship. I'd still be happy if we got another pirate theme, but I'm happy it's at least being covered. If you look at like a theme like Adventures, though, it's not being covered at all. Like.
Yeah, like they'll throw out like Johnny Thunder like every once in a while in a set in like a different variant, but it's like they're not pushing actual sets for him.
Yeah, exactly. No, exactly. No, I agree. I There's a couple, like, I mean, you can go back and buy them, but the problem is those sets are so expensive. Especially, well, you only get yours sealed, right? So that makes it a little tricky.
So I had to mute myself for a sec. Yeah, I only buy them sealed, and I haven't got any of the big ones like that you have. Like you have, like, oh, I got this pyramid, or like what, like all the big sets, and I'm like, yo, Ty, like, awesome, bro. I'm jealous. Nice, jealous. Okay, still jealous.
You gotta break your.
I can't, Ty. It's
you
like
them sealed, though.
Yeah, it's just like, you know the feeling. I think we talked about this. Like when you open up a brand new Lego set, like the feeling, the love. That's like, you're like, dang, this is like a part of history that I'm opening up. You know, like.
I get that. I think the last adventure set I was able to get like sealed was the. It was from the Orient Expedition. They had that Orient type little boat.
I think you know what I think we're talking. Oh, the one that like dragon sails or something.
Yeah.
That's a good one. I don't have it.
I was able to get that for, and I think I got it for a pretty good deal. I think I paid like, this was maybe like 5-10 years ago, but I think I paid like 40 US for it or something.
That's a good deal.
Sealed, like, yeah, I was happy with that.
I still remember at one point in my life, like every day I was looking for old Lego sets. When I was working 2 jobs and could afford all this crap, I was like, every day, like, you go on like eBay, and like I went back and I bought a lot of my dream sets. Like I own every single Power Miner set. That has been a dream of mine forever, and I accomplished that 2 years ago, and I was really happy with that. But like, I want to go back and buy all the adventure sets. Like I can't say like it's been my dream, but I'd love to own the majority of adventures. So.
Yeah, no, I can see that. I think Power Miner sets were actually pretty cool. I'm surprised you didn't vote for that.
Was that one of the options? I think Rock Raiders were. I don't think.
It was Rock Raiders. It was.
Yeah, I don't think like Rock Raiders. The sets were like, I'd love to go back and like have every single set ever, which is unrealistic. But you know what I'm saying? Like I'd go back and get all of them if I could get them for a good price. But the only Rock Raiders that I have, how do I say this without shading the person? So I, as fellow Lego community member, he's like, dude, I'll give you a really good deal on a Rock Raider set. And so he gives me a deal. It's all right. It's like $10 off what I could get it sealed. And then all of a sudden on a stream, he's like boasting about how he gave me a good deal and how like he lost money doing it. So then I gave him the $10. So then I basically got a crappy used set that smelled like crap for the same price I could have got it sealed. And
it had a bad smell to it even?
What happened?
It had a bad smell to it.
It was like funky. It was like an old smell, not like a horrible smell, but like you could tell like somebody like probably like picked their nose and built it. Like, so I'm just like, why did I do this? Like, try to be nice and help out fellow creators that say they don't have money. I decided to buy it from you, and it's I could have got the sealed set for the same price. I'm just like, you got to be kidding me. So
you know what you got to do to get rid of that smell? Put it in like hot water and vinegar for like 30 minutes. It will disinfect it, and then you just keep rinsing it out to get the vinegar smell out.
Yeah, I mean, I believe that is that's probably really beneficial and stuff, but it's just like it's just like it bothers me. But I'm just I got the deal for the same price. Like, you gotta be kidding me, G. Like, so.
No, that's why I'm like, yeah, no, I get, yeah, that's irritating. I've never really bought much like or any Lego from like other YouTubers or anything like that, just because I've thought about that. If it is a bad situation, it could end up being like negative.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I'd rather just buy from like someone I don't know, and if there's problems with it, it's I don't have to deal with that extra element.
Yeah, then you just like beat them up or something.
Yeah, put them in wheelchairs as BFAB does.
That's what all the cool kids are doing.
Yeah.
We have a Vincent.
Hey, what's going on, Vincent? How's it going, man?
I think in general, like I wish like I had enough money, and maybe at one point in my life when I finally get a good job, I'll be able to buy every like Lego set sealed and go back and buy a lot of the older Lego sets because I love old Lego. I feel like a lot of the new stuff, even though I like it, I don't feel like I need to buy new stuff anymore until it's on clearance, right? Like if there's a direct-to-consumer set I want, if I really want it, I'll buy it, right? But it's like, dude, I have 140 plus sealed Lego sets. I just like what am I doing with them? Nothing. They're sitting there. So, but we have
Yeah,
crazy
I hear
clearance,
that.
so.
Like the direct-to-consumer sets, if I'm being honest, are like those sets will really appeal to me to buy. A lot of the Star Wars sets do as well, but I know what you mean by like just like a normal set. Like a lot of times they'll get me to buy it if it's like on sale or something. Like then it will be no appeal to me. But
every set appeals to me at 50% off or more.
well, it's like, and then even if you don't want it, you can like sell it and you'd actually make money on it, right? So it's like it's a win-win. Even if you end up like, why did I buy that? It really wasn't, because you bought it so cheap, you can still get your money back out of it.
You can't lose when it comes to Lego. Truly.
No. Oh, I agree with that. Hey, by the way, do you know how? Not to change a thing. Do you know on StreamYards if you can add music in like you can with Streamlabs, or is that not a thing?
I think you could add music in the background.
I have to figure out how to do that. They might only allow you to do that if you're paying for it, though.
So we have two new guests. We have Brix with Justin, what's going on, and Chantel in the house.
How's it going, guys? We are building the AT hauler. Actually, and if anyone's building anything, put it in the comments. Kind of like the question of the stream.
I'm building a relationship with Ty, very straight, heterosexual relationship.
There you go. Talking Lego, and
we're broing out. So I think that's what they call it.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah,
what the cool kids say.
Chantel says there's a way to add music, but it's hard to do.
Oh, there is. Okay.
Oh, Brix with Justin said he's been here the whole time. Did he say hi earlier? Sorry, Brix with Justin. I'm so sorry, man.
Yeah, I saw you in the beginning.
Oh, I thought it. Okay, he just wasn't saying much. Okay, that's fair. My bad. I blame Ty. Okay, I just recommend singing, Ty. If you sing, like basically the same thing.
Oh well, my voice is not as wonderful as yours. I'll get everyone to I'll make everyone's ears bleed.
Isn't that the point? Their ears are bleeding, they stay. My ears are like lying on the floor and they can't move, so your stream's in the background still.
Whatever works.
Yeah, whatever works. Whatever.
I find it entertaining.
I just threaten my viewers, like when I do live streams, like if you leave, remember I will find you. I've been tracing your IP this whole time, and usually they stay. So.
Well, that just sounds reasonable.
Yeah. Like, why would you want me to show up to your house?
Bad.
Oh, Justin, I feel bad. I spent decades trying to be invisible, so it's just natural.
I'm going to try. See, when I do this, and I play music like this, I'm just trying to. This has been something that's irritating me. And it just sounds kind of choppy. Like it comes through in the live stream choppy, but I'll figure it out one of these days.
And Orange said he always wanted to add music.
Just it's Ty the Lego guy, just like exactly like it's spelled. This has been something I've been trying to figure out.
Chantel had a really good stream a couple days ago. She was on with a bunch of other people. They were just like breaking down the summer set. So it was an enjoyable stream. Except poor Jazz. Jazz was in the green room for like 70,000 hours. We're just like, yo, kiddo, yo, kid, yo, we're Jazz just sitting there. He's like, help.
Here, I'll stop the music. Yeah, because then it gets involved with hearing what you're saying. So they were reviewing the new sets coming out, okay?
Yeah, they were just like sharing their thoughts, and that was her and a bunch of other people just chatting about the sets. It was a good stream. So,
what's your guys' actually opinion on the new creator sets? and those in the chat.
They're so good. I don't like to admit this, but I always love to hate on Creator. But the sets are actually good. Like that fish tank, I want to drown someone in for some reason. Like, it's just given that like I want to drown you vibe. Unfortunately, there's not real water in there. Unless I'd find that little baby, just throw. No, I'm kidding. Throw a baby in there.
Oh, you're talking about the fish tank one.
Yeah, I like that. The castle. Oh my god, that's so unique.
The castle's cool. The only negative I can find with the castle is it should have had more minifigs.
Yeah,
but besides that, yeah, it's like the build itself is really good.
I think it's like the year of like the Black Falcon, it seems, because like there's a lot of the Black Falcon sets. Like first we have the blacksmith shop, which is gorgeous. Like I still need to pick that set up before it retires, and then I regret it. Also need to pick up Barracuda Bay. Like that was like
that set's supposed to like retire like end of this year.
Oh no, it better not. I'm gonna rob my mother again.
Yeah,
you take my last dollar.
Well, and people have already been like selling that set and getting like double what they paid for it, right? Like when Lego was having production problems with it.
Yeah.
So if that tells you anything, that it should tell you that the Barracuda, once it retires, that set's gonna immediately, I think, double in value.
Oh yeah, no, I agree. Like that's an investment set. Maybe if I have money before it retires, I'll buy a copy for myself and one to hold on to maybe flip, because that set's gonna totally go for a lot more.
Oh well, yeah, it's any pirate set, which is kind of crazy. Like generally, we'll always appreciate, especially if it's like a ship or something, or a big island, and the Barracuda is sort of both. So yeah, that set we'll definitely appreciate.
Yeah, no, 100%. I need to get it. It's just like I still remember when I got images of it. I can't say. Well, okay, so I got sent images before the set got revealed, and like since I saw that, I'm just like, oh my goodness, this set's like my dream set, and I still haven't bought it. So,
well, it's more difficult because it's like it's more pricey, and like that I've never seen that set on sale. The best I've seen for it is like you can get a promo, maybe double the points.
Yeah.
So it's not like you're not getting it for next to nothing, right?
Unless you steal it.
Unless you steal it.
Yo, I got this at 100% off. You just gotta be fast, so you can't have metal in your leg like me. Like, just picture me trying to steal that set from the store. I'm just like limping in the mall. They just like catch me after like 5 seconds.
Well, you could just do a part 2 for your I stole Lego from Walmart.
But so I stole Lego from the Lego store, and this time didn't get away with it whatsoever. I'll just grab like one of those motorized scooters, or it'll be like a high-speed chase in the mall.
That would actually be pretty great.
An epic video. Then I make a story time video. I'm like, yo, actually, guys, I got away. And then like they see the video and I get arrested after.
Worth it. The Treehouse as well. I agree, Chantel.
Jordan says you should make toilet. Oh, we still need toilet paper. Go sell it, man. I wish I was one of those scalpers that like profited off toilet paper. Yo, you need toilet paper? That's $75 a roll. Like, this is Gucci toilet paper. Like,
yeah, I thought that was so fun. Like there's been memes about the pandemic and what people think, and then in reality, it's like there's just a shortage of toilet paper. And what's funny too is the toilet paper companies are like, listen, we have no problem supplying you guys with toilet paper. It's like
it's just the people are buying them to sell. It's like investment.
Yeah, it's like I think you've mixed the idea of like a pandemic, which is still serious, or like World War III, and like if something like after, it's like there's still the factories or whatever, they're still producing the thing that toilet paper, right? So yes, it is in stock. They haven't had problems with that set. What set they've had crazy problems though keeping in stock is the garden set. Like,
yeah, no, I mean everyone wants the garden. Like, Ninjago fan or not, people want it. I think early on Barracuda Bay kept selling out though. Like, I think that was an early on problem.
Mm-hmm. Like even the that garden set. Like, not the Ninjago one, just the normal, like, Chinese exclusive one. I've been trying to buy that, and it's just constantly out of stock.
Yeah, the Chinese New Year sets sell out like crazy. I vowed to never buy them after it got my Instagram terminated. I feel like I'm gonna regret that. Like, you're taking out your problems on a set when it's Lego's fault, you know? Like,
yeah, and it's like, who's really losing here? Like,
I'm
Lego
losing.
doesn't care.
Yeah, in like 5 years when I really want the set and I'm not able to get it, I'm really gonna hate my life. So.
Yeah. Yeah. Actually, I do the same thing. Whenever I want like a bigger, expensive set, but I want to try and get somewhat of a deal on it, I'll wait for a promo and maybe double the points.
Yeah.
You know what you can do with Go ahead.
Sorry, I cut you off. What were you saying?
Well, you know what you can do with the promo too? If you already have the promo, just sell the extra one on eBay or something, and then it helps bring down the cost of the set. Because I mean,
yeah,
why I don't want to. There's so many of the promos. I don't want to have 2 of them.
Yeah, no, I mean, that's smart. I mean, for me, it's like I have like, you know, double up for certain promos, but I realize some of them, like, you hold on to, like licensed ones, tend to go up in value over the years.
Mm-hmm.
So like, I have 2 sealed Book of Monsters, and I'm just like, okay, well, I feel like this set in a year is going to go up like crazy because the Harry Potter fans, they buy whatever, right? And the people who missed out on it are going to be like, yeah, sure, I'll pay $150 for this book that opens his mouth up and down. Like, right now it might be worth $40, but in like a year or two, y'all Harry Potter fans are crazy. So,
yeah. Well, it's almost like it's the same with Star Wars. Like, oh, actually, I have a little bit of a story on that. Like, for the most part, I like to own every single Star Wars set. But you remember when they had the black VIP card and that came out? And
good old days.
Buy like the UCS Falcon to get the black VIP card.
Yep.
Okay, that stupid little thing. And I was like, I have no desire to keep this. I'm not going to have this on display. I'm like, and then I just checked, you know, to see. I'm like, how much is it going for on you know, on like eBay and Bricklink and all that? The stupid thing was selling for like over 100 US. Like, so when I saw that, I ended up just selling mine. I'm like, I don't want this. Like, I'm not going to display this. I don't care about the torso with the little falcon. Like, I think it's cool, guy. If you own it, that's cool. But it didn't really appeal to me, and it was selling for that much.
Yeah, there's some stuff you just sell because whatever. I mean, I can't say that I sell a lot of Lego because when I do, I usually regret it. Oh my goodness, no, I should have waited.
Oh, I know. You're like, crap, I shouldn't have sold that. Yeah.
Yeah, like, look at like the whole 3 Mr. Gold situation, what I'm known for. I hate my life for that. You know, you get $1,500 on 3 Mr. Golds, and, you know, 14-year-old me thinks that sounds great, but right now, they're going for like $4 or $5 grand.
Wait, you got 3 Mr. Golds?
Ty, do you not know my story, my rise on YouTube fame?
No.
I'm disappointed in you. Okay, so Ty doesn't know my story. So back when I was a kid, I found 3 Mr. Golds. And I had the most amount of Mr. Golds. And I ended up selling one, I think a year later. Got like $400 off it. The second one I sold for around $500. I don't know, I'm messing things up. But then the last one I sold 3 years ago. And it was like, it didn't have the certificate, right? So the first 2 had their certificates. The last one was the first one I found. I lost, like, the certificate went through the wash, and then, like, it ended up, I carried it everywhere. I was so happy that I had it. It went through the wash, so, like, I couldn't get as much for it, but it was still
the wash.
I carried it everywhere. It was in my pants. So, like, I carried it, like, like, as a kid, I thought it was the coolest thing ever. And so, like, people like, oh, yeah, I had a Mr. Gold, but my dog ate it, like, screw off. Like, I'm not bullcrapping people. You can see proof. So the first one that I found, I ended up selling. They didn't have the certificate, but it was still, like, in the inner bag, and I'd built it, displayed it, whatever. And then I sold it for, like, $800, $825, whatever it was. And then I regretted it, like, a year later. I'm like, what have I done? So I bought a damaged one a year later, and, like, that didn't have the certificate. So people are like, how can you prove that it's authentic, right? Because there's a lot of fake Mr. Gold, right? Yeah. So I was talking to, I remember I confronted the seller. The seller had sold it. I got a pretty good deal on it. And the seller's like, I confronted him, like, dude, you scammed me. But I looked inside the hat, and there was a number, right? So I called him out. I got really angry at him. And then he showed up his Mr. Gold that he had just bought while he had sold the other one that was damaged. And inside his seal pack, he showed me inside the head was a number. So I reached out to people that worked for Lego. I reached out to Kevin Hinkle, and he told me with the Mr. Golds, there was numbers inside the hat to prove that it's authentic because of where it was chromed.
Oh.
To prove that it was legit. So I thought that was really interesting. So right now I do have a Mr. Gold. It is damaged on the back a little bit. But that's how I started my whole like YouTube thing. That is because like I went around telling everyone I had 3 Mr. Golds. No one believed me, so I made a video on it, and that's how I started YouTube. So
okay, interesting.
Yeah,
wow.
That was like 7 years ago. It makes me feel old. Know that my channel has not grown in 7 years.
You've been on YouTube. You've done YouTube for 7 years.
Yeah. I just wasn't so a year I was in a mental facility. I know, great. And then I wasn't posting consistently. Like I wasn't trying to be a YouTuber. I was trying to have a channel and post whenever I felt like it. Now I feel like I'm more dedicated to posting content. You know, and I think over the last 2-3 years, my channel is actually finally growing. Like I'm not stuck at 100 subs for 5 years. You know what I'm saying? But like, my channel's finally growing. And like, I don't want to be like YouTube famous or whatever, but I want recognizability, which I've already established in the Lego community. So like, if my channel stopped growing whatsoever, whatever, it's fine. But I still want people to watch my videos. So
I hear that. Hey,
Yeah.
What's going on, Master? How's it going, man?
And okay, we will talk about that, Vincent. I have seen all the Bad Batches, all the episodes, but we don't want any spoilers.
But and the Marvel sets are being revealed on the 11th. That's
Interesting.
Yeah, that's what people are saying, and I'm so excited because they're throwbacks to older films. Yes.
I think it'd be cool, like if you just keep staying consistent and doing what you're doing. Like, I think it'd be cool if you'd be able to like do this as your job. Because if you had around, well, we're talking about this with Brixie. If you had like 60,000 subs or something, and it was like comparable to like Brixie at whatever point he was when he quit his job, then you could just do this as your job, BFAB.
I mean, I'd love to do it as my job, and I keep getting fired from every other real job. So, so you can't fire me, Susan Wojcicki. Like,
Yeah, I'm my own boss.
Yeah, what are you gonna do, huh? Fire me? You're gonna cancel my videos, lady? Like you can't get fired from YouTube. I love that. The thing is, like, Brixie has played it so smart. Like, one, he's a lovable guy. I like the guy. He's just a nice guy in general. But like, he has membership. I think he has like 700 members now. And even if you bought like $2 a piece, that's like $1,400 a month.
Yeah,
which is insane. Wow. And then he's clocking, I think, around 1 million views to 2 million views a month, which depends on his CPM. On a lower end would be like 1,000, but I know his videos are longer, so like probably he's clocking like $3,000 at minimum a month. So, and based on his haul, like $2,000 haul, like obviously he's making some really good money. So,
wow, I didn't know that. Wow. Well, he's only like he lives about 5-6 hours away from where I am.
Well, Ty, it looks like you're going on a little vacation. I broke into Brixie's house.
To a vlog. The search for the holy Lego deals. Well, we got the best deal here, folks. Rocking Brixie.
You have like a video shot of you, like,
it would still be funny, yeah. Like, yeah.
You have a shot of like you loading up like a moving van or something and driving away.
It's fine. This really nice charitable guy from Edmonton gave me all his Lego. Gave me all his Lego.
The ultimate Lego. Well, the thing is, what I've realized is like even people who hang out with Brixie, they tend to get a following. There's this guy called like Building Bike or something, was getting like no views per video. Hung out with Brixie, now his channel's like killing it. He's doing amazing.
Well, there you go.
You need to be a friend Brixie now. Yo, you want to get in my car, Brixie? Okay. You get like 10,000 subs the next day.
Well, actually, he was in the news actually. He popped up on my, not even my use, like there's like it's not a news feed, but it pops up like, you know, there's news for the area that's going on. And I don't know if it's like it's Android or Google or whatever. Anyways, there was an article written about Brixie and about how he quit his job and yeah, he started he's now just doing his YouTube channel. It's kind of cool.
Yeah, this guy's been on the news a lot recently, from what I've seen. I mean, he's like every time he appears on the news, he kind of does like a video on it. So.
Oh, hey, what's going on, Zerar? How's it going, man?
Zerar!
Time to go to Vancouver?
Who's in Vancouver?
Chantal is... Brixie's Canadian. I think Chantal's also Canadian.
Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, Vancouver. Yeah, I'm about 4 hours away from Vancouver. Sort of in the middle of Edmonton and Vancouver.
Yeah, Brixie.
Like, what are these Canadians talking about? Like, well, you probably know Vancouver, but I don't think you know like Edmonton or maybe.
I mean, I know the name because here's the thing. Surprisingly, I hang out with a lot of Canadians. You know, like it tends to be a horrible thing. No, I'm kidding.
Yeah, exactly. Sorry.
They're too. See, they even apologize after you insult them. You're like, I hang out with Canadians, but I can bully them, and they apologize for everything. Like you beat up a Canadian. Oh, my bad. Sorry, bro.
Sorry, I didn't mean to tick you off, sir.
I honestly love Canadian people. Like Jazz. I've interacted with you, team. Like all you guys are so cool and just like down to earth and chill. So.
Well, we try. A lot are like that. Some aren't, but for the most part, yeah. I think, yeah.
Oh, Brixie's from Vancouver, but he lives in Edmonton. Okay, I didn't know that. Okay.
Oh, makes sense. Orange said he's Canadian. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, I mean, all y'all Canadians are y'all are amazing. So.
Just doing what we can. I don't know.
I'm gonna go to Canada and try to find a wife there and be like you go up to like some Canadian girl. She's like, you're like, hey, how's it going? She's like, I have a boyfriend. I'm like, but, and then she's like, okay, you can have my number. I feel so bad about rejecting you. Then she apologizes to you, just gives her number to you.
You got a whole game plan set up.
Yeah, you can't be rejected in Canada, can't you? No. I'm gonna go to a nursing home and try to pick up some chicks there.
Oh my god.
Oh, that's cool, Orange.
Cool. Actually, well, that they're hoping to open up travel a bit. Like, I don't know if you're gonna take the vaccine or anything like that, but they're starting to get everyone vaccinated here in the States. You guys are like really figuring it out.
We're just screwed. We're the United States. We're just screwed in general.
Like, yeah, like you guys, I think, well, have they opened up the vaccine for your age bracket?
I don't think so. I think right now, well, actually, I don't know. So, you know, it's really weird, which I tell people this. I'm not anti-vaccine. I've just never had a vaccine in my life.
Okay.
So I think that for me, it's like, I'm going to wait a little bit and maybe get it. I don't know still. Like, my parents are actually when I say my parents, my mother's an anti-vaxxer. I don't agree with her viewpoints, but I'm also like, if I don't need to take it, I won't do it. You know, like that's kind of been my opinion.
Okay.
But I would love to be able to go places and not have to worry about like dying. Like that would be nice.
Yeah. Well, I hear that. You want to make sure that the vaccine's actually not going to affect you adversely. Like, for instance, there's my mom's going to get it, but what's the one that was creating blood clots? There was one of them. Was it the AstraZeneca? I think it was.
The what?
One of them was. Anyways, that one she's going to avoid because she actually has a history of getting like blood clots. So it's like, why would you take a vaccine if it does that? Whereas there's other ones that don't, right? So
yeah. No, that's
you want to be smart. I agree.
Yeah.
And I know
that sucks, Zerar. Hey, what's going on, Karma? How's it going, man?
I haven't.
Wait, Zerar's Canadian too? That's why he's so cool. Like Zerar probably had one of the best interactions with ever. Like out of like random interactions, like I've talked to Zerar now for like a couple times, but like really good first impression. Like I'm like, this guy is so likable.
Oh yeah, he's okay. He's okay. No, Zerar's good.
I kid.
I know. Hopefully, Toronto's Toronto's probably got hit the most out of anyone in Canada.
Okay,
the AstraZeneca.
That's right, Justin. Yeah, that's a good point, Andrew. Good point.
I mean, I think that people are subject to their opinion. Like, it's not. I'm not looking at it like going like, "Yo, it's all about me." I don't think it's all about me. But you're raised a certain way, and so you question things. I'm not. I'm not like my mother, where it's like, "Oh my goodness, they're putting microchips in the vaccines," and they're like, "No, I don't believe that crap." But it's like,
okay.
yeah. But my mother also thinks that Iron Man is dancing with the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles in hell right now. And I'm like, just so you know, Mom, the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles and Iron Man, they're not real. She's like, no, they're real. I'm just like, for frick's sake.
Well, you at least have some amusing conversations with your mom.
No, it's very uncomfortable. Like, I'm yelling at her, Mom, I'm telling you, the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles and Iron Man, they're not in hell dancing right now. She's like, yeah, they are. Somebody had a vision of them, and I'm like, for frick's sake, you gotta be kidding me. So,
oh my God. Okay, that's interesting.
You're in the Middle Province, so what are you like?
New Brunswick?
Okay, like we got, or actually Manitoba. You're probably in Manitoba. Hey, what's going on, Grandmaster?
the Brick Grandmaster, I recognize that name.
Yeah. Anyways, that sounds very amusing. The stuff your mom says.
Oh no, it is very entertaining, and it makes her look really bad. And I'm like, I hope she doesn't talk to her friends like this because they're gonna think he's crazy. And yeah.
Okay, see orange. Yeah, yeah. It would be my go-to thing to talk about.
Justin's so sorry your mother's like that. Mine is just racist, but refused to realize it. Yeah, it's just like when people are just like, oh, her mindset. I still remember, and without getting into politics, don't worry, I won't change your channel into a politics thing. But when somebody won the presidency, he was like, well, I'll just stop my conversation. I'm just
I'm all curious.
Unless you want me to quickly say it, it's up to you, Todd.
Yeah, say it quickly. It's fine.
Okay, so when Joe Biden won, my mother doesn't like Joe Biden. So she was in her bedroom. All of a sudden, I hear her chanting Trump. So I walk in the bedroom, and I'm like, what are you doing? And you hear her chanting Trump. I'm like, Mom, what are you doing? She's like, Trump's going to win the election. I'm like, no, Biden just got officially declared as the winner. And she's like, no, God's going to make sure that Trump wins. I'm just like, Mom, no, that's not true. Like, I'm telling you, I will bet you. She's like, I bet that it's going to happen. I'm like, will you bet your whole paycheck for the next 2 months that if I win, that you'll give it to me? She's like, no. I'm like, so you clearly don't believe in what you're saying. She's like, no, Trump's going to win. Well, Mom, if you're watching this, that would be really weird. But Biden's our president right now. But it was just the weirdest thing ever. Like, we got in a full, like, screaming match. It was like, it was so weird. I'm just like, my mom's a part of a cult. If I end up dead, I'll give you her name.
There you go.
No, that's
yeah, that becomes a heated topic.
Yeah, it does.
Cool Cat. No, I have not seen Cool Cat. Actually, guys, who's seen Bad Batch?
Now, we don't want to spoil it, but what's your guys' thoughts on it?
Does she not realize?
And also, BFAB.
Yeah.
You were saying that you're going to watch Clone Wars.
Yeah, I wanted to, but right now I'm just doing so much. Like, I want to watch Bad Batch. Like, I think that. So I know Sam's tried to get me to watch Clone Wars, and like we were all watching it together. Like I think we got like 2-3 episodes in. I thought it was fine. But I want to see Bad Batch. I think that after seeing the Lego set, I'm gonna make a really good video on it called the why like the Bad Batch shuttle or is so bad, or like is the Bad Batch shuttle bad? Just like playing on the words or whatever.
Yeah.
Then I got too lazy, didn't release the video. But like I think that the set is really good, and I think that the shots that we see or that we've seen, I haven't watched the episodes yet, but like what we see online, you can't really tell the color. It from like certain angles, I feel like it looks sand blue.
If you actually the last and this isn't a spoiler. No,
That's awesome. You guys all seen it.
and if you haven't, go watch it. The last episode 2, I can definitely see that there is a bit of blue on it.
Yeah.
There's areas of the ship that are black and like gray, and then there's some areas that are blue. Now, granted, I think Lego made it a little bit more sand blue than it actually is, but it does have hints of blue on it. So it's not like really inaccurate. Like it's not perfect, but it's not like terrible.
Yeah, no, I think that in general, I like the set. I see a lot of people complaining about like the most like simple things, but I'm like, I don't like tell people how to think. If you hate the set, you hate the set. I saw a lot of YouTubers speaking out about this. Were like, "Yo, people, the Lego Star Wars community gets triggered." I'm just like, yeah, but you can get triggered. Like, I get triggered over the dumbest things, but it's okay. You can have an opinion, you know? Like,
oh yeah,
no, totally agree. So a lot of
okay, actually that's a good point. Well, you can kind of jump into Bad Batch, but if you've watched all the Clone War episodes, it does help a little bit with the storyline a little bit.
Yeah,
but you don't have to. Like, am I building? I am not building the Krusty Krab. We are building the AT Hauler Karma.
Oh, it's hilarious. I thought it was the same thing. I looked up for a second, like, wait, what is he building again? Like, dang, is he building the Krusty Krab? That's hilarious.
Does that have a lot of technique? I guess, okay, yeah. This
it totally looks like it. Like, if you look at your screen, and you didn't know what you were building, I could see people thinking it's the Krusty Krab. So.
This is the Krusty Krab pizza. Let's start singing. No, I like SpongeBob. I wish I owned that set.
Bring back SpongeBob Lego. It's going to sell like crazy now. I feel like there's a new demand for Lego SpongeBob. Like, I mean, SpongeBob as a kid. Like, I had a dream as a kid when SpongeBob was trying to break into my room, and he's pushing on the door, and I'm pushing on the other side of the door because my mother said it was, like, demonic, right? My mother's crazy.
Your mom thinks that the SpongeBob's demonic?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. All right. Okay.
So I had a nightmare, like he's breaking into my room and I'm pushing on the door. This was a kid, I still remember it. That's how traumatic it was. And we were just like pushing on the door back and forth, and he like does this like evil giggle. And I was so scared of SpongeBob until like probably recently, because for that reason, I'm like, I like some SpongeBob Lego sets. So
yeah, I don't know. Don't know quite what to say about that. That's
my mother literally used to rip out pages of my Lego magazines that had Harry Potter or SpongeBob in there.
Oh, well, like I can I can sort of see why she might like think like Harry Potter, because like there's witches and warlocks and all that.
Yeah,
but like SpongeBob, I'm like he lives in a pineapple out of the sea. Like, come on, it's SpongeBob.
That's hilarious. No, that's really,
Andrew said you didn't need to clarify that she's crazy. I mean, the thing is, like, you still like your parents, but like like her viewpoints on a lot of stuff make me uncomfortable, or it turns into an argument. So,
well, that's really funny. Actually, Vincent brings up a good point. He says that BFAB needs to make a series on his mom and her views on different things.
I feel like if I did that, people would think that I agree with what he believes, and I don't.
No, that's amusing. That's good.
Yeah, except when like someone really believes what they're saying, and you're like trying to get a point through them, and then you're just like you're wasting your time just like screaming at them. So I'm just like, okay, I'm done. I'm just gonna go eat. Can you make me something to snack on? Okay, bye. That sounds horrible.
Actually, how's the new place you guys are living in?
So did I say we? Oh, what? Ty, when did we talk last? I mean, the new place we moved in was like end of December.
Oh, it's been that long?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I mean, maybe we haven't talked for a while on stream, but yeah, no, it's been like December. And I mean, this place has a lot. I mean, it has a pool, jacuzzi, I was about to say tanning bed. It doesn't have a tanning bed. I wish it had a tanning bed. So it has a pool, a jacuzzi, a gym, indoor basketball court, tennis court, like everything. But I don't use any of this stuff. So
why?
I don't know.
That's awesome.
Like, yeah, you think that I think it's cool, but I'm just like, yeah, like, I remember the one time I decided to play basketball inside of the gym there, and all of a sudden, the gym, the basketball court, like, you walk outside and there's the little, like, gym and stuff, and these girls are just in the mirror, and they're taking booty photos. Like, I'm literally trying to play basketball, and they're just taking selfies. I'm like, girl, you ain't working out 1 second. Like, an hour later, they're still taking selfies. I'm like, okay, I'm never coming back here.
Okay, you have some interesting neighbors.
Yeah, no, I'm just like, y'all are here to what? Take selfies? Y'all haven't listened to dang dumbbell. Y'all are just taking selfies in the mirror for an hour. I'm just like, what?
Well, at least use the pool. That's all, and you got the jacuzzi.
Yeah, no, I mean, I totally should use some of that stuff. So,
because I lived in probably about four years ago.
Mhm.
I rented a place. Like I had a roommate, but like we rented a place, and yeah, there was like I used the hot tub there and like the pool all the time. I even used the gym, except we didn't have any like people like that come to the gym, so that's.
The thing is, like, it seems like it's dead most of the time. It seems like a lot of people aren't using the amenities, which is, I guess, nice if I actually wanted to get up and use them. But I'm just like, okay, I could. Like, my little brother has a whole like weight bench in the apartment, so we can just use that.
Oh,
and,
that's good.
Yeah, which is beneficial. I mean, I'm still not using it, but I also pay for a gym membership too. Like, I have all this stuff that I'm not using at the moment. Like, I'm just like, I want to get in shape, and it's like, you have a gym in your apartment. Your little brother has a whole weight thing in the apartment, and you pay for a membership every month. Or like, okay, when I say I pay for it, I haven't paid for it in like 3 months, and I'm supposed to pay for it, but since I didn't want to pay for it, but I'm signed into a year contract, I just changed my debit card, so they can't charge me. Like, they can't take the money.
Gyms are honestly the worst for that. Like, oh, actually, I have a little. Not that not to get too far. If you guys have anything you want to say about Lego, let's go. I have a little bit of a rant about this because you never generally win against the gym.
Yeah,
this was like I can't remember how long ago this was. This was a number of years ago, but same thing. I was wanting to get back into shape. I hadn't been to the gym in a while, and I got a personal trainer. And the personal trainer, the guy who pitched it, he's like, yeah, it's this much every 2 weeks, and yeah, you're gonna see this guy every week on like Thursday. I'm like, great, that works awesome. So then finally, I'm like, okay, I don't want the lessons anymore. I did it with the guy for about maybe like 4 or 5 months or something, and then the person, I kept getting charged on my card. I'm like, well, what's going on? Like, I'm no longer using the service.
Yeah.
So I phoned the gym and I didn't get actually a reply. She left a message and she's like, oh, well, as you agreed in the contract, it's going to be this much money. Like, it was crazy. It was going to be like 3 times what I thought that it was going to cost. And you agreed to this. And she's like, and yes, this is where she screwed up. She's like, yes, we know our rep was explaining it wrong, but this is what it is. And this is what it said in the contract. Well, I phoned her back, and like I've done like insurance and stuff like that, so I know a little bit about like legal terminology and stuff. Mm-hmm. And as I say stuff, it doesn't sound very professional, but you get what I'm saying. Anyways, I phoned her back. I'm like, listen, I signed under false pretense. Are you telling me that I wasn't supposed to, trust your rep and like sign it? She's like, well, you signed it. You signed it. Yeah, I signed it. I didn't read the entire contract. I just heard what he was saying, and it sounded like it was this much every 2 weeks. And he even said that he's been doing that, messing up on, his contracts and stuff. So I'm sorry, like you probably heard this expression, but like the customer's always right. And in this situation, you guys messed up, but the customer gets screwed over. Like, does that sound right to you? And she's like, well, no, okay, yeah, no, I understand what you're saying. Like, but you signed it. I'm like, yeah, but I didn't. I'm signing this based off what the rep says. I trusted your rep. She's like, okay, well, you at least pay for what the what we have to pay out to them, and I'm not going to screw them over. Like, that's not the point. So it was like an extra $100. Which is still way cheaper than what they were, pricing it out for, and I paid that. But yeah, gyms will get you guys. If you're in the stream, be careful with gyms because they'll hold you to stuff. And yeah, anyways.
Yeah, every guy that I've been with named Jim, I'm kidding, they always screwed me up. I'm kidding. Guys, I'm straight. Just want to say that. I've never been with a guy named Jim.
There you go. You heard it here.
No, but you're totally right, and I think that's what I got sick of, because like even during quarantine, they said they'd stop charging us. They kept charging my card during quarantine, and that's why I'm just like, yeah, no, I'm not dealing with this. One, I'm not going during quarantine. 2, you can't go during quarantine, and they're still charging you. So I'm just like, I kind of just decided, I'm like, oh, what do I do about this situation? So like, I'm just gonna change my card because like now I just got an email saying they've updated it through like now it has to be like your bank account, which I guess they can continually charge no matter what. But before you could use your debit card, and so I just changed my debit card. Like they're like, yo, just you're at a year membership, you owe us, and I'm like, the last 3 months they've been calling me every day, or like when I say every day, they've been emailing me, calling me, whatever, and I just ignore them, and. Literally, they sent me a message like 2 days ago, like, we are about to deactivate your key fob. I'm like, wait a second, it wasn't deactivated these last 3 months? I would have just went to the gym.
It's getting serious. Well, actually, you know what's smart about what you have using your debit card?
Yeah.
I don't think they can affect your credit. If it was a credit card, they could maybe mess with your credit card company a little bit and give you bad credit, but I don't think they can do that because it was your debit card. So yeah, that's smart.
I just thought it was funny how they're like, I'm like, okay, I'm gonna outsmart y'all. Like, good luck, buddy. So,
no, I agree. Hey, what's going on, Farm Boy Canadian?
How's it going, y'all?
I have not seen a katana video where you cut bottles.
Oh, you made a video on that. Interesting, man. I like katanas. I have one right there. It's like
I once killed his parents with a katana. No, I'm kidding. But yeah, no, that's why I'm just like, okay, you think you could outsmart me? I was just disappointed that I didn't know that my key fob has been activated for the last 3 months, so I could have went to the gym the last 3 months. But
I think that's so funny though. They're like, we're gonna get you. We're gonna deactivate your key fob.
Yeah, and I'm just like,
actually using their brain to be like, this dude hasn't been here for like 3 months. He's really not gonna care if we deactivate his key fob.
Yeah, the thing is, so I'm just like, frick, you're telling me I could have got 3 months for free? Just kept going to the gym every day with I mean, knowing that they probably haven't even deactivated it yet, so maybe I'll go to the gym today.
Yeah, it was just a threat.
Yeah, I was just like, I was really like dumbfounded and like, wait, you're telling me for the last 3 months you haven't got a dime from me and it hasn't been deactivated yet? Okay, I guess I'm going more. So I just thought it was funny. Like, now I know. Thanks for letting me know. Thanks for the heads up, G. Like.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Total. It's like, I think that's so funny though. That's like their big threat. The key fob.
Yeah, it's just like, y'all. I don't need to go there. Like, I like going to the gym, so I'm a part of like Anytime Fitness. I don't know if you have that in Canada.
Oh yeah. We have that here. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, actually, we call it Snap Fitness, but you can go to the gym 24 hours a day.
Yeah, that's helpful. So like, I could go to any location with my key fob, right? And I think any location in Minnesota. Actually, I don't know if it goes international, like everywhere. But I was talking to Tyler, and he was saying that his Anytime Fitness have tanning beds and water beds.
What's going on, Owen? Sorry, keep going.
He said that his have tanning beds and water beds. I'm like, wait a second. You have tanning beds and like, dude, if I knew the gym had tanning beds and water beds, I would have gone to the gym every day. Like, god dang, mine don't have it. We go for the same gym, but he's in Illinois and I'm in Minnesota. So like, if mine get tanning beds, I will be in the gym every single day. But I pay $75 a month to go to the tanning bed unlimited times. So, yeah,
wow, that's how often you go to the tanning bed.
So, recently, I think over the last 2 months, I've been going almost every single day.
Holy crap!
Because before this, I was a pasty white man, and now I'm a pasty tan man. So.
Yeah, wow, wow. Well, you're ready for summertime.
I think in general, it's just like for me. So like a lot of people don't know this. I'm, half black, half white. Me being pasty white as a mixed kid doesn't look right. So I just, I decided to tan a little bit. So not a little bit, a lot, like every day. But the women love me there. So like, why wouldn't I go there? The one place that the women love me at, I'm going like, oh my goodness, it's BFAB. So they don't say BFAB, but if they did, that'd be really weird. They're like, we're so
they
glad
know about your Lego channel. There you go.
Oh, that'd be so uncomfortable. But it's like they're so happy about like me being there, and it's like an overreaction. Like, oh my goodness, we just totally didn't see you yesterday. They're like, we're so glad to see you today. How are you doing? And I'm like, hey, y'all make me feel like celebrity status. Like, since I moved, right, it was like kind of tanning bed I used to go to when I lived I don't know, like 20 minutes away. So it's like literally right now it's a 20-minute drive. There's a tanning bed near my apartment 3 minutes away that I could go to. But every day, just for those ladies, because they're so nice and they're just dolls, I go there, drive 20 minutes there, 20 minutes back every time I go.
But
and they're a smaller business.
It shows like if when people are nice, like it goes a long way. That's yeah, no, that's cool.
Yeah, plus I want to support smaller businesses. Like the one near my house is a well-known tanning company compared to this is just like a mom and pop tanning company. So,
No, that's cool. I'm in a technic part of the build. You ever do that where you're like trying to figure? Okay, I figured it out.
that's like me with all builds. So
I'm finding like as I build this, I'm like, why is there so much technic in this build? Like, do you guys know what we're kind of building? Actually,
wow, that's a nice crusty crab.
It's like, yeah, this looks like one weird crusty crab. Let me see. So, okay, this is kind of what we've been building so far, and it is like you might as well just build the Bugatti Sian or whatever because it's like Technic on Technic. I'm liking it, but it is a very technical build. Like I'm having to concentrate a little bit more than normal. Yeah, BFAB. Check Vincent. Just type in BFAB Lego and it will pop up.
You don't want to though. It's a bad idea.
From the machines.
The content is horrible.
It'll amuse you though. You will be amused.
Yeah, you like literally any content after you watch my content will be good content. I even dislike my own videos. Just like dislike button. Just like the second I upload it.
You don't have to dislike my videos. I dislike my own.
It's like I beat you to it. What I was talking about earlier, like when I did the Mario video, like it's like I knew it'd trigger people, so I did the video. Like unlike the Bionicle video, which I didn't mean anything by it, this one I went out of my way to trigger people. But it's my opinion, right? So I knew I get a lot of dislikes, but a lot of kids are like, I just unsubbed. I'm like, bye. Like, dude, what are you gonna do to me? Like, I don't care. Like,
I know, yeah.
Like drama, like no matter what. Like a lot of people, yo, BFAB, you're so dramatic. A little bit, but it's just like drama promotes views. Like if you know a video is gonna do bad and you want to get views, piss people off in the title. You know, like. I like the Harry Potter sets when they all came out, everyone dropped their videos. And I'm like, well, do I drop a video? I made a post on Insta. People like, yeah, make a video. And I'm like, if I made a video a day later saying Harry Potter sets revealed, people are not going to care and watch the video. But I'm like, I do not like the Harry Potter set. The video has 4,000 views. I'm just like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you play with people's emotions. And in the video, I said, no, I actually love the Harry Potter sets. In the title, I said I do not like them. But in the video, I'm like, I like them. I mean, I don't like them. I love them. Like, so it's like clickbait.
You did a trick there.
Oh, yeah. So just like, you got to play with people's emotions. And I'm going to go get a drink of water. I will be back.
Oh, yeah. No worries. Yeah, that's smart. So, guys, is anyone building anything? What are you guys doing? Is anyone buying any Lego? Oh, you were asking about vintage Lego sets, Karma. I got some Star Wars vintage sets, but I haven't found any deals on any future ones, but I got my eye on a couple. Hey, what's going on, Minecraft? Is anyone... How's it going, man? And, oh, actually, this is the other little build that's included. You get like a little crate. So, anyways, this build it's been interesting, but pretty well, it's been completely technic. Like, I think, what are we on, bag 3? I think by bag 4, we actually start to get into some normal bricks. So, where's your poster tile? Oh, stud, this is the new background. This is kind of how we're doing it now. I'll actually show it off to you guys. Solo layout. Yeah, so we have boxes and the table. Like it's been changed around a little bit. One of these days, I actually want to put the poster in a location, but that you guys can actually see. Okay, guys, and okay, here to hear for first. The pirate mock is done. I'm actually working on. I have to edit and get the video out for you guys on Friday for the finale, but I have a pretty cool idea, I think, for the new mock. I think you guys are gonna like it, but I might do another poll vote thing for you guys to be able to vote for what mock to be built. But anyways, I'm excited for the next new mock. Bro.
I have returned. Bad news. I have my last energy drink.
Well, you gotta say that's why I bring like 2 big things of water, because like your throat will just go dry if you're talking this much.
And I talk like crazy. Like people are like, yo, BFAB, stop talking, dude. Okay, we're trying to listen to everyone else.
Well, exactly. And when you say that, yeah, like when I have a stream with BFAB, it's like, oh, I know I don't have to talk as much, so it's like
he's also like, why is there only one viewer here?
You're like happy.
I tend to talk a lot. Like people are like, if you want someone on your stream and you want someone to talk, I'm perfect. You want to be able to talk? I'm not perfect.
What's Vader Immortal? What is Vader Immortal, Vincent? You're not a big video game guy, so you probably wouldn't know BFAB, I'm guessing.
Yeah, no, I mean that. I'm not a gamer. I've never played a video game in my life, other than like if you include Among Us. Like I remember telling everyone I've never played a video game in my life. They're like, you haven't played a video game in your life? Are you kidding me? You play Among Us. I'm like, does that really count? So, yeah.
So what is it? It's just video. Like I just found that so interesting. So for a young guy,
yeah,
that hasn't played, like, what is it? Video games just aren't your thing.
I also haven't been laid, so I mean, a bunch of my accomplishments.
You're working your way towards playing video games.
From the laid first of the video games.
No, I mean that's fair. I mean, if you're not into it, you're not into it. I just find that so interesting because like you're one of the few guys I actually know that isn't into video games.
I know, it's sad. I play with Lego.
No, I mean it's not bad. Like honestly, like a lot of video games are kind of just like a waste of time. But if you enjoy doing them, it's not as much. But if you're not into it, you're not into it. That's fair.
I just need to hang out with the boys more than I'll play video games.
Yeah, actually, I think you might like multiplayer games. Like, yeah. Hey, what's going on, Will?
Will. Also, Minecraft said he hasn't seen this BFAB dude before. You don't want to. You're really gonna regret it after this.
Actually, are you guys still doing that? Where you're all doing the Among Us thing?
No, they all just kind of got bored of it. I had a lot of fun with it because like people, I was getting cussed out like every day, screamed at, "You're stupid, BFAB. I'm not the imposter," and then like they were the imposter. If you ever want to get verbally abused, it's the best game.
Oh, I know. I don't know. It's fun. I've played it with friends, and I've had a good time doing that.
Oh, when you're playing with Ryan and Sands, it is the best thing ever. Because they are yelling at you.
Oh, buddy, I could see that being amusing.
Oh yeah, I mean the thing is, so I know recently someone made a video on Ryan, like, oh, blah blah blah, he's a jerk. When it comes to games, he yelled at me, called me stupid. And I'm just like, I'm sitting there and I'm like, you made a video on it when Ryan does that to everyone. It makes it fun because like he's getting so triggered. Because like when Ryan gets over triggered, he's the imposter, right? So he's like yelling at everybody, screaming at everyone, telling everyone to screw off and you're stupid. And I'm laughing because like he's revealing that he's the imposter. And then when like we vote him off, he's the imposter. He's like, you didn't know, you were just guessing, BFAB. You're not that smart. So,
That's
it's a lot of fun though. Like if we ever start playing anti, you're always welcome to pop in. I mean, you're part of Sam's Discord server where we were doing it for a bit. So
I know I should try and be more active.
I'm not active on Discord.
Andrew and Andre.
wow. Can't read.
Neither can I. I'm a Lego YouTuber.
So how's your editing going? What do like what were you working on for 8 hours?
So I've had an hour and 20 minutes, I wish. A minute and 20 seconds of footage and like audio and editing done for like a 4-minute video. I've been working on it for the last 8 hours. Now, the reason why, so like recently my style of editing has like completely changed where I'm trying to do like a more like Mr. Beast style where like if he talks, the words appear on screen. The issue with that, which a lot of people don't understand this, you're listening to yourself, you're pausing, you're typing, then you have to stop, you have to time the words right, you have to pause, stop, do that over and over again until you have it perfectly. And so that's what I'm doing. So literally I have an hour, like I keep saying an hour. The video is a 4-minute, I believe 14-second video, and I only have an hour and, a minute and 20 seconds of video editing done, and it's taken me 8 hours to do. So...
well, you know what? I hear that. Some videos just take more effort to do.
Yeah. Well, I mean, so I kind of based it off this. If a minute and 20 seconds took me 8 hours to do, this is a 4-minute video, I'm going to be out for a lot longer when I finally finish the video. Like, I was trying to drop it like 3 days ago, but I'm just like, no, this is very time consuming. And there's 2 ways on how this video could go. This video could do amazing because I'm talking about a YouTuber that was very, very popular back in the day, or it could bomb, right? Like there's no like way of gauging how this video can do. So yeah.
Yeah, that's fair. I've been thinking about like I should try and get news out to you guys more. Like I don't cover the news as much as I should, and it's like I don't know. I'm always scared though that like the videos are gonna get flagged or for copyright or something, but
just make sure that you don't do anything like confidential. The thing is like this day and age, right? Like people like even like Just Too Good is now doing leaks. So it's just like he's like, yo, you know, whatever it's called does something, like you're abusing your power, right? Like so like more people are standing up, and I mean I am tempted sometimes to cover like leak stuff. I rarely do it. So I don't know, who knows.
Yeah. No, I know what you mean, because if it has the confidential sign on it or whatever, then you know it's like, oh, don't touch that. But if it doesn't, then it's kind of like free game.
Yeah. That I mean, the thing is, though, Lego can still strike you. I mean, Lego's strike being passed for like Lego's rule, at least at one point, was like if a official toy retailer reveals the images, you can cover it. Well, that rule is that way until they don't feel like that's the case, and that's when you like. I've gotten strikes. I remember when the Monkey Kid sets leaked, a official Chinese toy retailer revealed the sets, so you could cover them. Like everyone took their videos down. I had mine up. My video was like blowing up because everyone took theirs down. And then Lego like striked me like 2 days before they officially revealed the images. I think it was more like, screw you, we have power. So no. You can't win. So yeah.
Yeah. People Unknown says people don't like BFAB's videos because he is spitting facts. Well, there you go.
I'm just a jerk. I'm an angry 22-year-old man.
Jordan, if I talked about the Marvel sets, or at least give you guys news on sets that I actually know about. Like if it's a Lego Star Wars set, or if it's like a Castle Creator set, or something that kind of I cover a lot on the channel, I should be trying to get the news out for it, right? But
it'll be called Ty the Lego Guy's Sexy Reviews. So we all know Ty is one of the best looking guys in the Lego community. So we're
Oh, thanks, man. Just doing what I can.
You're like, it's not my fault everyone's ugly. Ty is a total chick magnet, so chick magnet news. You can use.
You're gonna get all the ideas from BFAB.
People are like, that guy's such a douche. He's so full of himself.
Yeah, exactly.
I think that'd be a great Ty the chick magnet guy.
By the way, you didn't get into LAN. Okay.
Oh yeah. Second time I've been rejected. So
I'm part of Lug, so I'm not supposed to share leaks. What is Lug?
Oh, a Lego user group.
Oh, interesting. Okay. So yeah, LAN. What happened with that?
So this is the second time I've been rejected. The first time I got rejected, I didn't have an audience. Like my channel is really small. I understood, right? So I think at that time I had like 2,000 subscribers. When I say small, but it was like I didn't have like a loyal audience compared to what I have now. So I applied, and they rejected me. Now, this time I didn't take it well, so I laid into the guy. So I don't think if I ever apply, everyone's like, no, don't do it, BFAB. Don't do it. It's stupid. I was in a Discord call. Everyone's like, this time I was sober, so it's not like I could use that excuse and be like, yo, I was drunk. So everyone's like, don't do it, don't do it, don't do it. And I'm like, nah, screw you. I said, and I laid into him. I'm like, this is why Jessica left the LAN. You guys offered nothing. You guys are doing this and doing that. And yeah, people did not take that well either. So yeah, I will never get into the LAN now.
Well, actually, isn't it like if you get denied twice, you would never have a chance of applying again, right?
I believe that's the case. Yeah. So I'm going to have
so,
my.
You really don't care. You're just like, well, whatever.
Yeah, I'm just like, I'm going to lay into this guy. And so I think that if I ever start like a website or a like Twitch stream, I'm going to apply under a different name and see if I can get it. Or I'll just have like my mom do it, and hopefully they simp for my mom and like let her in. So yeah. This is the time where I pimp out my mother for free sets.
Wait,
yo, Mom, you interested in Lego reviews? Yeah, no, I think it's a great idea.
I'm surprised though that they didn't get you into LAN. Like, there's other people around your size, like Emma Saurus. She's in LAN, and you guys are about the same size. Like, I don't get it.
I said this, and literally I got a lot of backlash for this comment. I said it's like Lego's trying to look for certain niches, right? And I still stand by that, but when I made a joke about it, and I got called a lot of things. Like, a lot of people like, yo, BFAB's homophobic, transphobic, racist. But like, when I was drunk, I made a joke about like, if you're in a certain category, you're gonna get it, and that got a lot of backlash in the community. And I'm like, guys, I wasn't meaning it that way. You guys took the context wrong. But like, I think that in general, they are looking for, like, in any job, like, this is why, like, when you apply to a job, you have to check, like, they ask you your race. Like, it's not, they have a certain amount, like, group, like, a number amount of people that they need to hire for each race. Like, if that wasn't the case, if your race didn't play into anything, why would they have on your job application, like, check if you're white, check if you're black, check if you're mixed, check if you're Asian? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, There is a diversity thing, and I believe that the LAN has the same thing. How I made the joke, people did not like, and a lot of people have blocked me now. I say hi in a stream, instant block. So, yeah.
Oh, that's too bad.
Yeah, no, like right now, a lot of people in the LGBT plus community, which I support, do not like me because of my joke that I made. So, yeah.
It's too bad.
I just like to say I love everyone. So,
have you made a TikTok? I have not.
I can see Ty on TikTok. He could join all those like e-boys or whatever. He fits it perfectly. He has the hair, the glasses, everything.
Oh yeah, there you go.
Ty, you got this.
You are more controlled if you're part of LAN.
It is true. Sorry, go ahead, BFAB.
You know how to gyrate, right, Ty?
What's that?
Oh, never mind. You know how to dance provocatively, Ty, right?
No, dancing is not in my repertoire. I mean, I don't think I'm terrible, but I'm definitely not good.
Ty, the sexy guy TikToks.
Oh my gosh.
Dancing with a Lego set.
Oh yeah, that'd be great.
All the ladies are gonna swoon over you, Ty.
It would be different. That's at least to say that.
Ty dances with the AT-AT holler.
Oh yeah, there you go. No, this one doesn't get my approval. It like has too much technique. I'm like, it's not. I think that the set looks cool by itself, but like, I think they should almost warn you in the build. They're like, this set is like 60% technique. It's like, oh, okay. I probably would still buy it because I got it on sale. But actually, are you much of a technique builder, BFAB?
I'm not. I can't say I like Technic. I mean, the only times I've ever got Technic set in general is if I got it for free. Like, I went to a convention, so I was like, if you draw a number, pick a number, any number, you get one of these Lego sets there. So I draw it and I get a Technic set. I'm like, God dang, kill me now. But it was actually, I enjoyed the build. Like, how, like, if people send me Technic sets for free, I'll take them. I'm not going to buy them, but I'll take them.
Yeah. No, I know. That's the thing. Like, I've looked at the Bugatti or like the some of the bigger Technic sets, and I'm like, hey, that looks actually pretty cool. I wouldn't mind own that. But then I just think what the build process is going to be, right? And sometimes it turns me off from buying it. Like, even do I have it on display? Oh yeah, I do. The new A-Wing. It's a good set, but apparently the interior is like all Technic, right? But for Star Wars, though, generally it's like I'll buy it even if it has a lot of Technic. Versus like if it's just a new theme, sometimes it will turn me off of it. But
yeah, no, I mean I get bored easily when a set's predominantly Technic. So
yeah, it's just a little bit more. Little don't care for much.
What have I turned your cat into, guys? I'm not anti anyone, so.
BFAB just speaks his mind. Some people take it.
I feel like I started a discussion. I like gay people, trans, bi, everyone. I'm just like, you're cool, I'm cool. But yeah, I have not a single bone of hate in my body. Like, I love everyone. That's all I could say. So, but I do feel like some of my jokes, you know, people just, they're sensitive. So, but also I got to be careful with what I say sometimes because you don't know like how each joke like affects each person, you know?
Mm-hmm. Well, so many people get offended so easily over jokes nowadays too. Like it's like what Michael Scott said. He's like, well, no, you can't tell inappropriate jokes. Well, Toby, there's no such thing as an appropriate joke. That's why it's a joke. Like, true. I thought that was so funny. But which is kind of true. I mean, like it's a joke. That's why it's a joke.
Yeah.
Do I know who are you saying? Do I know who Matt Millish is? I do not know who that is.
He's I guess he's a TikToker. I think he was doing some weird dance, and all the little girls picked up on it. And then the cringy e-boys that thought they were hot that actually weren't also picked up on it too. I know one of my friends, I'm going to sound like a complete ass. He's like 27 years old and he's trying to dance. Now, this guy sucks at dancing. Sorry, Brix Studio. But he's such a bad dancer. It was so embarrassing. I felt bad for him. But he's trying to like match like this guy. I think that's who they're talking about. And it was just like, oh my God, this is just so freaking cringe. I felt bad for him. So.
Did he at least get a bunch of views or no?
I don't think so. I think he just embarrassed himself on the internet. If you can't dance, don't dance. If you're that bad at dancing, just
like
don't.
that from Will Smith.
What happened?
If you can't dance, then this is your jam, baby. Left to right all night, slide. That's all you gotta do.
There it was so bad, and I'm just like, Lord Jesus, help this guy.
Minecraft, I should maybe open a Discord server. It's not a bad idea, even if I'm like, if I just have a couple people like that want to be mods in it, and then because I don't know how active I'd be on it, but at least have something.
I literally made a Discord server and I don't even show up to it. There's like 10 people in it.
Oh, you made it? Oh, that's funny.
Yeah, I thought it would be cool. I'm just like, yo, this is a great place if anyone wants to talk here. 10 people, bam. And then I'm not even there. People are like, dude, why did you make one? You haven't said anything in there since you made it.
Yeah. I know. That's the problem. Like, I don't want to do... That's part of the reason why, like, I've thought about a Ty, the gaming guy channel. But if you don't have enough time to commit, like, to a decent amount to... like Lego and like gaming, then it's better just to do one well than to do two bad, if that makes any sense, right? Like,
yeah, no, I agree.
So it's kind of like I'd like to do that at some point, but it's like basically YouTube would have to be my job, and I'm able just to do that as like a side thing for gaming, right? Which I don't have that kind of time. So
yeah, if you had unlimited time and didn't have to work a full-time job, yeah, that would be completely different. And I think that's what a lot of people don't understand, like the mix of like YouTube and having a job. Like when you're a kid, you have it really lucky if you don't have to get a job. You know, I know some kids obviously have jobs, but like as a 22-year-old, I can't go and make Lego content unless I can keep getting fired from jobs. You know, like it's not realistic. So
No, I agree. Oh, thanks, Stud. I'll be a mod. I can barely hold a plastic spoon, but I'm a good. Okay, that's fair. Tuscan Productions. Makes sense. Yeah, I think a gaming channel would be cool, but yeah, it's just the time. And BFAB, you do a lot of content. Like, what's, if you don't mind, or if you don't want to talk about, don't worry. Like, what's your situation with the job you just got, or you got? About
I will let you know off stream.
Okay, so yeah, sounds good.
Yeah. So,
you know, I just think that honestly, I think because you get lots of views, you have a decent sub count. Like, I think if you were, I don't know, like if you had something, like if you maybe did more, do you think if Lego reviews are so like everyone does those, but I if you enjoy doing them, I'm just trying to think like, because if you could make YouTube your main thing, then you wouldn't even have to get a job. It'd be great.
Yeah, I mean the thing is like, okay, so realistically, and I mean I think you're in the same boat. We make probably a couple $100 a month off YouTube, or around that.
Yeah, I think mine is a little less, like $100 a month or something.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, you know, you might clock $100, you might clock $200, $300, like whatever. Like some months it's like, I mean, there's some months where I made like you get to like the like $85 limit. You're like, God dang it! It's like they pay you out every 100, and then there's some months where I've clocked $600 a month. But it's all like either like how often, let's say, you stream or what you like. I think you know this. Like streams can lead to a lot of donations too.
Oh yeah, no, you're right. Yeah,
like and that could change your income too. But at the moment I couldn't do it. Like for me to be able to do it full time, like I'd have to probably clock about 1 to 2 million views a month. You know, like that's where I'm sitting comfortable. Like being able to recuperate what I'd make as a full time employee.
Yeah. No, I agree.
Which I mean, yeah, I could do, right? Like let's say like I know like how to grow a channel, right? Like, but do I have that dedication to go and do that, right? I mean, it's like when I was posting daily, like I think I said this to you before, like at minimum after 24 hours, my videos were getting 2,000 views. Like that was on a low end. Then I stopped posting for 2 weeks, and then it's like my average view was getting 1,000 views, right? So it's like you have to be dedicated to the craft. And for me, it's like when I was posting 15, 16 days in a row, I felt like I was putting out a lot of filler content. And I wasn't happy with the filler content. Like the people seemed happy with the filler content, but I wasn't happy with it. And I think that was kind of my issue. Because I'm like, I mean, yeah, people are saying it's a great video, and for daily videos, you're doing a good job. But I'm just like, I don't feel like I like this content. I'm not having fun. I'm not when I say I'm not having fun, I was having fun putting out content, but there was days where I was like out of ideas, and at like 2 a.m, I'm sitting there trying to decide on what the next video is going to be. And
that's stressful. That's like almost like writer's block, but for YouTube.
Yeah, that's basically what it was. And then I'm like, okay, let me put out this filler video and that filler video. And I just wasn't happy. Like, I still remember one time I got called out. I was just like, I made this video where it was called, like, I listened to Lego Video's newest song. And, like, I wanted originally, like, the thought process in my head was, like, to make, like, myself there and, like, react to the thing. But, like, I just threw together the video in, like, 2 hours, and I was like, I hated the video. Now, people thought it was fun because I made one joke, you know? Like, I realized, like, if for some times, like, when I'm making a video, if I can't make it entertaining or I know it's going to be a crap video, I just make a lot of jokes in the video. And people like it. So I'm just like, I guess this is what I'm going to have to do. But I just wasn't as happy. Like, the current video that I've spent 8 hours on right now for 1 minute and 20 seconds of footage, what did I say 8 minutes? 8 hours on? I could have spent 3 hours on the video, but it wouldn't be as engaging. So I'm going to probably finish the video tonight, maybe put it out tomorrow. But I think I at least have another 12 hours on that video until I'm done. So, yeah.
Wow. Yeah, Blue, I trust you, man. I'd make you a mod. And dude, yeah, that is a long name. No, people are saying you should be a talk show host. I agree with that.
NC with his other account. NC or Ukulele Kid. How's it going, guys?
Yeah, I think that would be that I could see you do that.
So,
yeah,
random question. Oh, sorry.
No, I get what you're saying by filler. Like, you don't want to do what you're like. I even do that with like a certain when I even started the pirate mock. I'm like, oh, like I'm still gonna do Star Wars mocks, and I like doing Star Wars mocks, but I really felt like doing a pirate mock, and it's just even something simple like that. It's like, yeah, sure, maybe a Star Wars mock might get more views, but I won't enjoy doing it as much, right? Like, or at least not at the time. I have a new idea, which actually is a bit to do with Star Wars, just so you guys know. But it's like, I didn't feel like doing that like 6 months ago, right? So, no, I get what you're saying. Like, you want to do what you want to do to a point as well, right?
Yeah, I mean, so in general, to grow, like, we see a lot of people in our friend group who are like, I mean, you know Emma Source, right?
Yes, yeah. I was
on
the stream before.
Yeah, do you know Modin?
Modin? I don't know Modin, no.
So those guys are kind of like the newer upcoming YouTubers that are kind of like blowing up. And one thing that they did, for the most part, they're posting daily. And they have like either good or decent content, right? Like not every video theirs is amazing. Not every video's like when I say that, like not every video's like 10 out of 10, right? Like let's say a video's a 9 out of 10, but they're still putting up really high quality, good content, right? And because they're putting up high quality, good content, and they're both really, really likable, and they both have amazing personalities, they're killing the YouTube game right now. They're growing like crazy, you know? So like, I wish I was in that position where I could grow and like be able to be like likable and have the personality and have the, you know, everything going for me. And they're having everything going for them, and they're putting out daily videos, and right now they're killing it. And good for them. I like both of them. They, you know, like good job for them, but you have to be able to put out daily content to kind of be put in the algorithm. So
that's fair. Hey Barry, how's it going, man? Welcome to the channel. What type of content are they covering?
Just like Lego news or Lego like topics or like Lego hauls or vlogs. Like they're just doing everything, right?
Okay, yeah.
And just their consistency and the quality of their videos are just really good. So they're doing well. And like, but it proves that if you put out daily content or almost daily content, it will eventually pay off as long as it's good quality, right? And that's what they're doing, you know? So.
Well, that's the thing too, because I'm like daily, like if you have a job and stuff, like daily content is just not possible. And if I were to do daily content, not that my stuff is perfect, but I know my quality would go down, right? Like,
yeah,
I couldn't, I couldn't do it. So it's like, that's for me why I don't do it. Like, I'm not saying it would drop to like, like theirs dropping from like a 10 to a 9 is not bad. Like the quality would probably drop from like a 10 to a, not that my stuff's a 10, but you get what I'm saying? It dropped like a couple points at least, right? Like
just as an example. Yeah, no, I get that. And that's what I felt like was going on with me. And what's going on, C Bacon? Yeah, I felt like that was going on with me, and I was just like, I think this video is crap. Why are other people saying it's a good video? I think it's a crap video. And what you're saying to yourself, like your video is crap, you probably should have put that video up, right? Like if you're thinking of it, if I look at a video like, holy crap, why would anyone watch this? And then you still put it up, that's when you're like, you know what?
That's a lot of my content from like, not all of it, but a lot of it from like a year, well, maybe a year and a half and previous. Like the first year I was on YouTube, I'm like, this is bad. Like that's no, I know what you mean. Yeah.
I feel like we're getting trolled by Barry. I feel like Barry might be NC Kid, NC or ukulele, but I don't know.
That's awesome, Barry. What type of themes do you like?
Have you seen the Bee movie? I saw the Bee movie. I liked it back in the day.
I have not seen that movie. I know Ian McGregor does one of the voices, though, right?
I watched it, when it first came out. I feel like I watched it like, it's 2021. When did the movie come out? Let me see.
That movie's way older than that, isn't it?
No, I'm saying like it's 2021 now. I'm trying to think when it came out. The Bee movie came out. I know I saw it when it first came out. 2007. Okay, so
I was thinking 2014. Wow, it's a lot older than I thought. Okay,
14 years ago. I watched that movie. Now I feel super old, and I mean I'm getting older. Like I'm aware of that. So even though I still sound like the same that I do when I was 14. Like people, like it was really funny. So I posted a photo of myself on my community tab, and people like, oh, well, the voice doesn't match the face, or like some kids like, dude, I'm 12 and my voice is deeper than yours.
That's funny.
Oh, I was so triggered. I just deleted the post. Like, screw you all. Just spam. I'm out.
I'm done.
Like the thing is, when they said like, yo, when the voice doesn't match the face, I got a bunch of those comments, which I'm like, whatever. That's fair. I mean, I get that. Like, I don't look how I sound. But when the kid's like, I'm 12 and my voice is deeper than yours, I'm just like, okay, delete the post. I'm pissed.
You done did it. Yeah, no.
Yeah, no, that made me break. I'm just like, screw my life. I'm like, I'm done.
Actually, you can BFAB. You sound like you can sing though.
Yeah, no, I think I can sing sometimes. Yeah.
So I mean, that's like, I don't think your voice sounds bad.
Thank God. I've tried.
Like, I mean, like, you don't have like the deepest voice, but I wouldn't think you're a girl or anything. You have a guy's voice.
I'm glad. Just like picture, I get a bunch of are you a girl or a boy? Maybe if they thought I was a girl, my channel would be better.
Well, there's some people that have opinions about that, like Holly Brix or whatever. It's like BFAB's the new Holly Brix.
Holly, though, like I feel like Holly deserves her success. Like she makes really good high quality content.
Yeah, she works hard at her stuff for sure.
Like there's people where I'm just like, yeah, I know you make crap content, you don't deserve any success. But like again, it's like all about opinions, right? You know what I'm saying? Like I might not think, Ty, you might think I make the world's crappiest content. You just haven't told me yet.
No, I think your stuff's entertaining.
Oh, thank God.
I get what you're saying though.
My mother's the only one that's like, yeah, BFAB, I don't want to watch your video. I'm like, come on, Mom. You watched it 7,495 times. Just one more time.
I need those legs. You want some money for rent? No.
And then she's like, oh, deal. And then like you don't pay her the money for rent, so she stops watching your video, your channel dies.
Yeah, that's fair. Crap. I hate it when
Andrew said I'm not old enough. Wait till you're in your 40s. And no, I mean the thing is like I feel like yesterday, right? And maybe like this is a time thing. And when old people said this at one point, I never understood it. But they're like, life goes by so fast. Like I still remember being 15 in a mental facility, and it feels like yesterday. Now I'm 22 years old. It's just like it's great. So,
no, there's even poets that have gone on about stuff like that. Like, no, or like their sayings or no, I agree. I know what you mean. Every year seems to go by faster than the last year. I mean, this has been 2020 has been a weird year though. Like it's been like the longest and the shortest year at the same time. But like on a normal year, like it feels like every year goes by faster as you get older, right? Like,
yeah. No, I mean, like, you still remember when you were in high school, like, I'm just like, when is this world going to end? When's the summer? And it felt like forever. And now as an adult, I'm just like, oh, it's May 2021. What just happened?
I know. No, I totally hear that.
Soon I'll be like, oh my goodness, I'm the 90-year-old Lego YouTuber. That's really creepy, but I'm 90 and still liking Lego.
90. Actually, I've thought about that. It'd be interesting. Like, you see, like older YouTubers, like that had their channel since they were young.
Yeah, I mean, you look at people like Ryan, who like I'm shocked Ryan's 24. I still look at Ryan and think he's 16. So,
well, yeah, because he started his channel and he was like young. I think he started when he was like 10 or something like that.
So Ryan has had a channel. Even though not the MNR production channel, since like 2007.
Okay.
So like 14 years of content creation. Like I've been doing that half the time, and I feel like I've been in the game forever. So.
Yeah. No, that's crazy. I can't believe it's.
Yeah. I just want to go back in time.
When you started doing YouTube?
I was 15 years old, I think.
Okay.
14 or 15. So, yeah. Story of my life. I was in a mental facility for almost a year, and that, like, every time I get, like, visits home and make a video.
Yeah, that's 15. That's crazy. Okay.
It's crazy. Think how old I am. Soon I'll be 75, and I'll be like, "Oh, I'm not old yet. Have you seen Avatar Productions?"
What were you? I have been looking. Oh, Master. Well, so has me. So have BFAB and myself have been looking for adventure sets too.
I thought you were saying for ladies. I'm like, yeah, I'm still looking.
Go ahead.
I thought you were saying we're still looking for ladies. I'd be like, yeah, how do they know?
Easy set.
Brickmaster would be the Dino Exploration. Is the Exploration base, or it's something? It has a name like that. That set, like in good condition, is actually not going for that much money. Adventures, and it's not as good, I'd say, as like the Temple of Anubis, but it's still actually pretty good. I feel it's very underrated. Dino Research Compound, I think it is.
Corey says still going strong. Yes, sir.
Oh, hey, what's going on, Corey? It is the 5987 set, Brickmaster.
It's kind of funny because the Dino Adventure sets seem to go for not a lot in general. They're not like as hyped as every other one, it seems.
Yeah, I'd agree with that. Totally agree with that. And it's like it's not the last of the theme too. Like there was Orient Expedition that came out after. They had the Amazon ones before, and then Egypt before that. Like it's not the last theme, but it's like, you know what it is? I don't know if they had some. I'm just gonna be honest. I like the building techniques weren't as good in that one versus the other three themes. And I find that a lot of Lego sets in general were like that. Like 2000, 2001 had a lot of, I don't know if the Lego designers were just at a lower caliber or they putting less effort into their sets, but the builds just generally were not as good. Like if you look at Lego Star Wars sets from like 2000 and 1999, a lot of the builds weren't that great. Like there were some sets that stood out, but I think it has something to do with that. Like it's because before that, the builds I think were better. And then after that, like Star Wars in 2002, it just like took off. The builds were much better. And you can even see the same thing with Orient Expedition. Like the builds were better, a lot better. But anyways, I just find that's what I found. That's from looking at Lego.
I feel like Orient Expedition set such a high bar. I feel like all the sets were good for the most part. And then they had Dino Island and the sets were just all right. Like it was just like, I feel like they were trying to do a brand new, different theme. Like they just weren't as high quality. Like you could go back to, I believe, the Pharaoh's wave, like 1998, the Egypt wave for adventures. The sets were really good. They weren't average sets. They were good sets. So
no, I agree. Which is weird. I just find that so odd though, because it's like the sets were like it wasn't like the last one. Like you'd think that Dino Island, if you're looking at the adventure theme, oh, that was the last theme, and that's kind of what led to it not being as popular. And like it wasn't the last theme though. Like it was like this middle one, and it just never took. But I think it still is decent. Like I think if you guys are looking for adventure sets, still check them out. But
I say buy them all. Like that's a goal that I do when I buy them. I can't speak. That's a goal that I have by the time I'm 30. So
to own all the adventure sets.
Yeah. So 8 years.
Okay. All right. Well, that's a doable goal.
Yeah. Then by the time I'm 40, I'll be like, my goal is to have all my teeth still.
Well, yeah, you gotta have those goals.
Yeah, like how else am I gonna bite random strangers? You know.
Well, exactly. It's a valid question.
Charlie bit me.
Trouble on Tatooine? I think so. Unknown. The only thing you're gonna have to wait for is for that set to retire. So it's gonna be out another year or two, right?
Yeah, no, especially it just came out. What, this year? Was it this year or last?
Beginning of this year.
Yeah, no, you're gonna be waiting for a while. Like maybe you want to stack up on them. Hold on it for like years, 2-3 years. That might be worth something of some value. So, But that's like early investing. I personally would wait till the set's on clearance. But they always say this: every set goes on clearance, even if they're popular at one point, or even like discount. Even if it's not clearance, like maybe 20-30% off. You wait till then, and then you stock up on them, and then you wait like 2 or 3 years and sell it.
Well, yeah, I would have said, which kind of it does kind of irritate me a little bit. Like the May the 4th sets,
Yeah,
like May the 4th used to always have Star Wars sets on discount, and the past 2 years, there's been no discounts on like Lego Star Wars sets. Yeah, there's a promo and you get double VIP points, but there's no 20% off or anything on the sets, and it's I don't know. It kind of bugs me a little bit, but what are you gonna do?
you're gonna make a diss track on the Lego group.
BFAB's like, I know what to do. Make a video about it.
You just like yell at the camera for like 10 hours.
Just ranting. Yeah, no, yeah, just yeah. I mean, it would be that would be a bad idea to like make a video on that. But
yeah, I think like if you can like piss people off or get views, you might as well.
well, I'll do the Thai version of BFAB. a little nicer. But yeah, it's kind of like why wouldn't they have a like, especially if the sets are retiring or something, like just get them off and you have a sale and it makes it more exciting. And yeah,
Ty's gonna apologize for having an opinion.
Yeah, I'm sorry. This is just how I feel.
And then when you get backlash, like somebody's like cussing out, you apologize.
I'm sorry I've upset you.
I'm sorry for having an opinion. My bad. Like I love
okay, I'm sorry, I will.
In the Lego space, people are super sensitive, and so like when somebody like goes off on me and says like you're dumb, you're stupid, I'm like I agree. Like literally, if I reply, I'm like yeah, I agree. They're like what? Like I think a lot of people want you to get mad or something. But like I've been doing YouTube for such a long time, like I'm not fazed by a lot of those comments anymore. So it's just fun to be like you're stupid. I'm like you're stupid too. Like what? Just be petty.
Well, especially if you disagree with them, they're just like, oh, I don't know what to do now. Like the guy's agreeing with me. I didn't expect this.
I've got a lot of comments. So like I think since I've done YouTube, I mentioned about like the one like death threat that I got. But like for the most part, like if you like people saying like you don't deserve to live or quit YouTube, or somebody like you have a crappy channel, like they'll say that and like you're like I agree. What are they gonna do when you agree with them? Nothing. They're like, no, just so you know, it's really, really bad. No, I agree. Like, there's some responses that you could say where it's just like they have nothing to say back. You know, like.
Well, no, that's one of them. Just agreeing with it.
Yeah.
This is like. I'll show you guys what the progress. This has just been like I did not expect this much Technic. Like that's pretty well all I've been doing this entire set. I'll show you guys. It is all Technic. Like this is insane. It hasn't been that bad. Like I haven't hated the build, but it's just it's not what I expected.
Ty's gonna drink like 10 beers after this.
Exactly. That was a stressful stream.
Ty's gonna wake up on the floor like, oh, what happened?
I had this
everything's so pretty.
BFAB on a stream and this dream.
the mix of dealing with BFAB and building the set was just hell.
There you go. Actually, I wouldn't mind a beer right now. That's a good idea. Or like some sort of beverage.
Actually, yeah, I mean, I'm not drinking as much, but I was drunk on a stream recently, and yeah, it was something. Everyone was dying of laughter though, so I think I succeeded.
When was okay?
It was on a T-Bog stream. It was yesterday on a T-Bog stream.
Okay, I was not there.
Yeah. So also people like, yo, BFAB, you can't say that. Gee, like you can't cuss. Like I think either when I drunk, I'm either like I tell people like it over like amplify. I can't speak. It makes every personality that I have like 10 times. So if I'm angry, 10 times is angry. Sad, 10 times is sad. Funny, 10 times is funny. So
it's like no, I agree. Alcohol does do that.
That's why, like, I've been caught crying on streams before. They're like, yo, BFAB, no, it's okay. You'll live. Oh, no, I won't. So.
Well, didn't you have one stream and it got, like, really popular? Because you were, like, you
was crying. Yeah. Every stream that I cry intends to do really well. So I guess I need to cry more often. I need to, like, train. Like, we have a trained actor on how to cry.
Yeah. Well, there you go. That's what you need to do. That's to make your job YouTube. You have to cry more.
You gotta cry. Please give the $10,000 super chat. Thank you. Can we hit 10,000?
Have you seen videos on that? Like, there's. It's kind of crazy. Like I've seen people. There's sleeping videos. The guy's just like sleeping and live streaming it. It's the weirdest thing. And
people are into weird shit, so I mean, stuff.
Yeah, like these random guys were like they're going around donating, and he's like, oh, thank you for the $10. And he goes back to sleep, but it's actually like 10 grand.
Oh, you're talking about the Mr. Beast video when he donates to the guy I know you're talking about.
Yeah, I was just
like he's happy. He's like, what, $10,000? And they're like laughing. That was a good video.
Yeah, I mean, I just think that's. I was just completely perplexed because I'm like, first off, why is this like guy streaming sleeping? Then second off, why are these guys giving out like 10 grand? Like, yeah.
Because Mr. Beast is like a multi-millionaire, so like that's nothing for him. Especially like you've seen all, like I'm assuming that you watched that video, you probably watched his other stuff, right?
No, yeah, a little bit. Yeah.
Yeah, like his average videos are like 30 million views, I think is his like minimum for most of his videos. So
oh wow.
Like just picture that ad revenue on that. They're all longer than 15 minutes. Like they're all longer than 8 minutes, which means you're making a lot. You could throw like 50 ads on the video if you wanted to. Like I kind of did the same thing. Like when I made my Bionicle video, I think that video has almost like 30,000 views. And I didn't expect that video to blow up as a short video, right? I made more money on the video. I think my response video had like 6,000 views. I made more money on that video because I threw in like 10 ads. I'm like, the Bionicle fans are bad, so they're gonna watch all these ads.
No. That's kind of funny.
So they're like, you're mad. I'm like, no, I'm not mad. You just watched my video and made me more money on this response video with way less views, with 5 times less views because you were upset at me. Oh, it felt great.
You just keep doing that, just triggering.
I just need to trigger people.
Triggering people.
I just need to trigger people for 8 minutes so I can throw unlimited ads. Because, like, again, my Mario video, like, I knew it would do somewhat well, but I'm just like, I can't complain about Mario for 8 minutes. If I could, I would have made it an 8-minute video.
What is it? Yeah, I think the build should be better, and it's just. For the most, I like the figs though. The only thing I do have an issue with is, I actually had one person triggered on. I made a comment on like that video, and he was triggered because I didn't like I felt Luigi. I felt he should be a little bit taller than Mario, not like the same size. And he's like, well, how would they do that? You really think they'd make a custom mold for the body? I'm like, no, they don't have to make it with the body. Just make it with like the head. And then he shut up and he stopped like getting irritated. I'm just like, I'm not even like a guy that's like, I like the theme, right? Like, I just think that would be an improvement because Luigi is considerably taller than Mario. That's kind of how you can tell. He looks like Mario, but just a bit skinnier and taller. But
I think in the Lego community, sometimes you just can't have an opinion. It seems like that. It's kind of sad, but I feel like that's with like every community, you know, like. Can't have an opinion sometimes. Sucks.
Yeah, I know some people are just too sensitive, I guess.
Like, Ty, if they make new Lego ponies Lego Pony, My Little Pony sets, and I'm like, wow, these are crap, and you're like, they're good. I'm not gonna hate you for it. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like we can have different opinions and still not hate the actual person.
Yeah, no, I hear that.
I think people think if like I hate the theme, I hate the people. No, I don't. So
I know. No, I know. I mean, that's how sometimes if I'm not trying to like, I don't like personally any of the 4+ sets, right?
Yeah.
For the most part, but they're not geared towards me. They're meant to be for a 4-year-old that's just starting to get into Lego. So I'm like, I understand why it exists. I don't hate it. Do I personally like it? No, but I understand why it's out there. It's appealing to a market that's not me, right? So
yeah, and then I'd counteract and be like, "Yo, Ty, what are you talking about? Those 4+ Mickey Mouse sets are amazing. I like them." And then there'd be like a bloodbath or something.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Anyways, it's interesting.
I know Brix says it perfectly. The Lego community gets defensive over stupid things. Yeah, it's like you're attacking a theme. Now, if I went after a certain YouTuber, get angry at me, but I'm going after a theme, so it's not like it's not hurting anyone. And maybe it is. Like, I still remember I didn't like some Ninjago sets, and some kids like, oh, this, I remember it was such a stupid comment, and I was so upset, but not like upset at the kid. I just thought it was so bad. He's like, dude, you're stupid because you don't like these new Ninjago sets. Ninjago changed my life when I was getting bullied in school, and I'm just like, and? Like, what do you want me to do about it? Like, I'm not like, what do you want? Am I bullying Kai, Jay, Neil? Like, they're plastic. My bad, G. I'm glad they helped you with your life, but they're plastic. So
I know, people take it like personally, which is
yeah.
Well, like I mean, even for like Ninjago is an interesting theme because I find I like all the expensive bigger sets, but then the smaller ones I don't know anything about the theme or anything. I don't know anything about the characters, so I'm not huge into the smaller sets, but all like the bigger sets, I just think they look so cool. But it's become like one of the most expensive themes to be into though, because it's like if you only like the big expensive ones, you're gonna spend a bunch of money on them. Like the do I have it here showing? Yeah, the Ninjago City Docks. This set is worth like $800 now, which is stupid.
That's insane.
And I'm like looking at it, I'm like, I like this set. I'd like to build it. I want to own it. Like I own it, but I'm like, I'm still like looking at how much it's going for. I'm like, do you keep it? Do you sell it? Like it's just because that's 3 times more than what it was worth when it was on shelves.
And you know the funny thing is, what's gonna happen, Ty? You're gonna wait till like Ninjago City Gardner retires, and that's gonna be worth like $1,000. The Doc's gonna be like, oh dang, it went up even more.
I know. Well, I guess the reason why that happened with that set is it was only on shelves for like a year or something.
Yeah.
And then they retired it. So I don't know why Lego did that and they didn't keep it because it goes with the Ninjago, the new set that just came out. But yeah, Lego and marketing, sometimes you wonder why they do what they do a little bit.
Yeah, no, agree. So it's like, oh, it's weird. I don't get it.
Yeah. So anyway, any new sets that you're looking forward to buying, as well as chat? What's the sets you guys are looking for the most?
I'm buying everything.
You're buying it, okay? All right. Okay, I screwed up on this. Like, if I ever like start like not talking, it's just I'm not ignoring anyone. I'm just
I'm just staring off at my candle burning right now. I'm just like fire.
Oh, by the way, BFAB has the sexiest way to build Lego. He builds Lego under candlelight. Just so you guys know,
it's so relaxing. It's just like it makes the experience like 10 times as amazing. So.
I thought that was so funny when I saw that in your Instagram post. I'm like, oh, he builds under candlelight, and it wasn't even like you made it that obvious. It was just the reflection in one of the bus Lego windows. It's like, is that a candlelight?
It's just like relaxing. Like I love apple pumpkin candles most of the time. Like I mean, I get other ones, but like apple pumpkin candles, building, and that's just it's just relaxing. The smell, the lighting, everything is just chill. I know it was my mother yelling. One second.
Fair. One of my favorite things to do.
Well, actually, let me catch the Moff Gideon Cruiser. I'm looking forward to that as well, and Lego City is also a big success. Yeah, and Lego Friends. See, I mean, I'm not a big Lego Friends guy, but I understand its existence, right? It's catering to a different market that's not me. But the Final Battle Marvel. Okay, I have to look at that set. Dude, I love the Battle of 5 RV set. That's a great set. Okay, one of my favorite. Oh, okay, you have a lot of sets you like. Or retire. Yeah, the 5 Battle Pack I do believe will go up in money. The Razor Crest for sure. Trouble on Tatooine. We'll have to see what Gideon's Cruiser looks like. Hey, what's going on, Delta? How's it going, man?
So one of my favorite things I like to do is I like to watch like a movie and build Lego. Like that's, or watch a sport. Like I love football, so I like to watch like NFL game and build a Lego set.
Yeah, I mean, I like watching movies too and building Lego, but I felt like I get like I'll miss a part of the movie that I really want to see, and then I'll get like triggered and go back and watch like the whole thing again. So I think that's why I don't do it as much. But yeah.
Okay, that's fair. Yeah. Are they ever movies you haven't seen before, or are they movies you've seen before?
Oh, they're usually movies I haven't seen before. I rarely watch the same thing twice. Okay. Every once in a while I do, but yeah. So
yeah, I'm the same. Like generally, it's movies I haven't
seen. What's going on, Clone Force 99? Building. Huh, that's cool, Jordan.
Yeah, actually, have you seen that? Those Dark Troopers. I guess that they've made like custom Dark Troopers, and they're going for like $60.
Lego custom Dark Troopers, or like just
no custom ones, because Lego doesn't have any of them currently made.
I think for the summer, I think we're getting some. So
yeah, they'll be in the
Moff Gideon Cruiser.
I'm still curious if they actually took out Gina Carreras or whatever the lady's name's character.
There's a whole bunch of turmoil going on in Lucasfilm. She might get hired back. I've also heard that Kathleen Kennedy's not going to be the president anymore, and like Dave Filoni's going to take over. Like it's kind of like there's a big. It's almost like a civil war going on right now with Lucasfilm.
I have to say, like, regarding like her opinions, I disagree strongly with a lot of them. But like, for her to get fired over that, I just feel like people are like so sensitive.
Yeah, well, like I'm gonna be honest, guys. The reason I do want her not to be the president, why I say that is I'm coming from like I'm a big Star Wars fan, and a lot of the projects that she's led, I don't like. Like I don't really like a lot of the projects that she leads. Whereas like the last season of Clone Wars, or like The Mandalorian, or Bad Batch, I've loved all those, but she hasn't been like the lead for those. It's been completely other people that actually like know Star Wars. So that's the reason why I want her out. It's not because I hate her or anything. It's just I believe that Dave Filoni will do a much better job, and we won't get as much Star Wars content that I don't really like. But yeah,
Filoni's doing a great job right now in general.
Sorry,
so. I'd say Filoni's doing a great job in general right now. So
yeah, fantastic job. But like mine isn't coming from like a hate perspective. It's coming from I would like just to have top-notch content all the time, and I don't think Kennedy really delivers on that. The one Star Wars movie that I really, really liked, and she didn't have basically any hand in it really, was Rogue One. And I love that movie. And I like Solo as well. And again, she didn't have much of a hand in it, right? So
I think you're in the minority though. So
could be. Yeah, could be.
But I don't think Solo was well received, or what was the other film that you said?
Rogue One was really well received, but Solo wasn't. Solo, I liked Solo, but it was sort of like an unneeded movie. We didn't need to have it, and that's why I think it didn't do too well. But I still found it entertaining.
Yeah, no, I get that. One second, I'm gonna go yell at someone because someone's yelling again. They're just yelling back and forth. So give me 1 sec.
Oh, yeah, no worries. Ryan Johnson. You know what Minecraft though, they've been saying Ryan Johnson's going to get a trilogy for years, and then they don't give any details on it. So we'll see if it ever happens. Yeah, I know that's the thing with the Solo. I'm like, I didn't understand the hate with the Solo movie. Like, I still liked it. It wasn't like the most necessary film to have, but I still liked it. I mean, Darth Maul didn't have to pull out his lightsaber and like turn it on. Just so you're like, if you're wondering who this is, it's Darth. Like, there were some scenes I was like, okay, well that didn't need to be there, but I still like the movie all in all. Rogue 2? Rogue 2 could technically be episode 4. Filming for episode 10 starts next year in the summer. What is episode 10 going to be about, Minecraft? Rogue One is just A New Hope. I agree. Yeah, I agree with that, CT. Yeah. Okay, take care, Jordan. Thanks for stopping by, man. All the best, bro. It was entertaining, but not the best. Oh, yeah, Solo, yeah. Yeah, I agree with that. I mean, I still liked it. It wasn't like I didn't come out of the theater and think, "Oh, why did I watch that?" I came out of the theater entertained, but it wasn't really needed. Actually, what's your guys' favorite Star Wars movie? If you have one. It's hard to rate them, but yeah, what's your favorite Star Wars movie? Empire Strikes Back. Okay, interesting. Minecraft. Okay, well, I'll have to look a little bit more into that. I mean, I guess there's not too much information. Next, choose between A New Hope and Empire Strikes. Empire Strikes Back's my favorite movie out of Star Wars as well. Interesting. Okay, interesting. Minecraft. Revenge of the Sith. Revenge of the Sith actually makes its way pretty high on my list as well. Like, it's not my favorite Star Wars movie, but it's really up there. Like, I'd say it could compete for my third favorite Star Wars movie for sure. And the lightsaber battles by far, I think, are the best in Empire Strikes Back. I mean, no, good in Empire Strikes Back, but in Revenge of the Sith, I think they have the best lightsaber battles.
I have returned. It looks like they're done yelling. So,
oh, that's good.
It's good for everyone. For my mental health, and I also made myself a cinnamon raisin bagel. So,
oh, buddy, well, there you go.
Sounds like the life. Also, I think I saw Minecraft is so lit. It's common. I think he said, what did he say? I think he said something. BFAB be real with you. Some of your opinions are whack. Lego Mario is a nice thing, bro. Opinion can't be whack. It's an opinion.
I really hope. Yeah, no, yeah. Oh, actually,
I mean, you could disagree with my opinion.
I love Mandalorian as well. Okay, Minecraft. I have to mention this though. Okay, you might not like Attack of the Clones. and I get it that some like the Padme and Anakin scenes were cringe and yada yada yada. But the last 45 minutes of Attack of the Clones, you didn't like that? When like 200 Jedi come to the arena and fight, and then the Clone Wars begin, the gunship flying down, and we see Yoda fight with a lightsaber for the first time. I mean, come on, man. You gotta at least give props to that. Like, the ending of Attack of the Clones is actually pretty good, but
I want, yeah. What's your thoughts on that?
I loved Attack of the Clones. If that's what you're asking. I loved it a lot.
Okay, so you have seen the movies, BFAB.
So it's funny. So after watching The Mandalorian, I saw season 2. Like, this was really good. So I'm like, let me watch the prequels. So I watched 1, 2, and 3. I enjoyed them. Well,
Yeah, okay.
Then I got to 4. And I'm like, what is this crap? How do they expect me to watch it?
Trilogy?
Oh, I couldn't get into it. So I tried like 7 times because I love older like films and stuff. But like it was a joke. Like when they were shooting at the clone troopers shooting, like pew 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 pew. Like it sounded like they were making the gunshot noise with their mouths. And I'm just like, well, back in the day, I know this was like top notch stuff, but like I'm laughing. I'm like, this is so bad. And Darth Vader seems like a wimp. So. But I like.
Did you watch past episode 4?
So it's funny. I started watching it. I got 5 minutes, and I'm like, I hate this. So then the next day I tried. I got it 20 minutes, and I'm like, I hate this. The next day I tried. I got 30 minutes, and I'm like, no, I'm not trying this again. I'm done.
You should really, because like if it was like the technology they're using, it actually improves a lot in episode 5.
Do I need to get drunk and watch it?
I would totally recommend you watch episode 5.
Well, like the thing is, like I want to watch him, like so, like it makes sense, but it's just like I couldn't. Like I liked 1, 2, and 3. I'm like, this is good. I actually like this. I can't say like I'm the biggest Star Wars fan, but I was watching a lot. It looks like Lego really neglects Attack of the Clone regarding sets. Like the whole pit they could have made. The whole assassin little chasing they could have made. Like I'm just
they did make that, but it was a long time ago.
Yeah, that was 2002, but it's like they could have remade that set. Like they give us a lot of remakes in general. Like how many TIE fighters are we gonna get till,
No, I know, I agree. And I can part of the script I didn't really like Minecraft. What I still liked about Attack of the Clones though is it has a continuity to it.
Yeah.
Like George Lucas knows where it's going. Like the idea is fleshed out. It's not, there's no winging it here, right? Maybe it's not executed, the way you'd like it, or like the love scene was kind of, but it's like, okay, I understand why there's a love scene. And like, as far as, the clones and, how this is all orchestrated. And if you look at like Palpatine's grand plan, everything is planned out. There's no winging it. And that's what I understand why people sometimes don't like Attack of the Clones, but it is fleshed out. Like the ideas are all figured out, and that's what I like about it.
Yeah.
What's going? Hey, what's going on, Brix Toys?
No, that's cool. I'm proud of you. That's awesome. If you're not liking A New Hope, I would just basically, because you know what basically happens. I would, if I were you, I'd go to Empire Strikes Back. That is my favorite Star Wars movie ever.
Does it have to do with like you getting hit and finally striking back? Like I'm taking a stand. I'm hitting back, baby.
Well, okay, like I'll just tell you, like you probably know this. The Death Star, the Rebels destroy the Death Star in episode 4, right? So
I don't think I got that far. I think 30 minutes in. I don't know if it got that far.
Okay, no, you wouldn't. That's at the end of the film. So the Empire Strikes Back is now basically, the Empire is striking back. So that's the premise behind it, but I would definitely, if you're not like in episode 4, and the tech and everything improves a lot actually from 4 to 5. Even the lightsaber battles are a lot better. Like, not that I don't think they were bad, but bear in mind, you know why they were fighting so slow with those lightsabers? Those wands,
maybe they're drunk.
They weighed like 60 pounds.
Yeah.
So whereas in episode 5, they actually cut the weight in half. So that's why they were able to fight now with one hand, because even 30 pounds is heavy, but it wasn't like 60 pounds where it's like everything's like, 2 hands, right?
I mean, that makes a lot more sense. How like what weak bastards, like.
Yeah, you can't even wield your light. Yeah, no, I agree.
You're weak, G.
So
before.
Dad says, "Holy blank, you're still going." Have you not seen Toyz like 5-hour streams?
I know. I try not to do those too much anymore.
They're nice to listen to while doing other stuff. Like I like listening. Like, yo, is Ty gonna actually talk for 5 hours?
No, you just get to watch me.
Ty, this is Ty half that time. Hey, buddy, we have Johnny, Bill, and Sue in the chat. How y'all doing? Except he doesn't say y'all. So
let me see. Oh, hey, how's it going? I think I'm missing some of the comments that pop up. Maybe not. Well, I'm using the StreamYard app, but what? Minecraft? Well, that you're not including. He doesn't like the sequels at all. Minecraft. So yeah, but yeah, that's interesting. Out of the ones that George Lucas actually was a part of, he doesn't like Empire Strikes Back the most. Interesting. Well, actually, we could probably end the stream now. Like, I'm starting to get hungry, and I just finished bag 4. So, guys, this is the progress. If that's okay with you, BFAB, like I know you got
whatever. No, yeah, whatever you want to do, that's fine. I mean, I will go back to editing because I still have like another 10 hours at least ahead of me.
Yeah, this is the progress so far. So it's coming. We finally got into some of the brick builds.
And see, Ty usually finishes builds, but the Technic got to him.
I know. When I was going like silent, it wasn't like I'm not trying to be rude. I'm just like trying to figure out this Technic. Yeah. Technic just gets me on like. You have to really concentrate sometimes to figure out what you're supposed to do.
You really have to be on drugs while building Technic.
Yeah, or that.
Yeah. Everyone grab your parents' weed. Just go, so kidding.
Advice with BFAB while building Lego.
Ty's like, yo, BFAB, you are never getting invited on here.
Oh, I should show. No. We know you, kid. I'll show off the figs actually that are included in this set a little bit. Because I know you guys are, well, myself included. I like the figs as well. Let me just. Apparently, some of these figs are quite expensive. So you get 2 of these goons, and
that's how I look most of the time. So
2 of these. Yeah. Anyways, cool looking figs.
That's me without makeup on.
Yeah. Well, yeah. You got to do yourself up, obviously.
Like when you see a girl for the first time without her makeup, oh my god!
That reminds me of what show did I see that in? That was in that 70s show. I thought it was funny. He like walks in on her and she's like not wearing her makeup and he like freaks out.
I mean, the funny thing is, it's happened to me in real life where like there's this girl, I'm like, oh my god, she's so attractive. I was in the mental facility and one day she did something bad and they take away her makeup and everyone's like, oh my goodness, who's that ugly girl? It was the same girl that everyone.
Oh, that's terrible.
I feel bad, but it was just like it was a different person. But like, what is that? So
that's actually you use Wondershare, don't you, BFAB?
I use the same thing you use, Filmora, right? Don't you use Filmora, Ty?
Yeah, that's the one Filmora Wondershare.
Yeah. It's like I think it's like $30 for a full year, which has been really affordable. And I think it's like it's not really about the edit. It's just like more about like learning the app over time. Like I'm using the same thing like what everyone else is doing. It's just like over time you kind of develop tricks and you kind of learn a little bit more about the app in general. And I also do like a lot of green screen stuff. So like something that might look cool, I might be using a green screen effect and putting that in the video. So
you should have you should just because I hate subscriptions. I just bought the entire program, I think, for like $70 or something.
Oh yeah, for the rest of your life or something.
Yeah. But
you know what? I actually might have done that too. Who knows? Because I think I've had it for 2 years. I'm just learning it more now, and I'm spending a lot more time on videos. So like videos that should take 2 hours are taking 3 times as long.
Yeah. Well, you're figuring like I think that's good to do though. The one thing I did buy though is the like I pay every month for it, and I really wish that they just say, hey, it's
you know, $80 or whatever, and you have it for a lifetime. But I got the noise cancellation add-on.
Oh,
So,
that's the thing I should do. Oh,
so it's like, or I think it's like $6 or $5 US a month or something, and it just makes it cuts out like the silence thing. It makes you look a little bit more professional, and it cuts out like extra stuff you don't need to watch as the viewer. So, anyways, it's a win-win. So, I thought that was worth it.
yeah, no, for sure. I might have to get some like upgrades.
Yeah, like that was the one that I was like, okay, I'll get. Like I even contacted them about it. I'm like, do you have like just this add-on and I can buy it? They're like, no, unfortunately, we don't have it. Like it's only in its beta development, I guess. But yeah, it works pretty good. It makes life a lot easier.
For sure. For sure. You know, I just realized my bagel's about to burn. I should grab that.
Well, we can end this. We can yeah, we'll end right here. But yeah, take care, guys. Thanks for everybody stopping by. Sorry, Eric, you got here right at the end. But yeah, as we always say, don't be a simp, and we'll catch you on the flippity flip.
Ty leaves before he ends his stream. Now this happens all the time, boys and girls, where someone thinks they're ending the stream and they just leave the studio. And Ty right now is going to be confused why the stream has not ended. And it's being left before the stream ended. So, what do you guys want to talk about till Ty comes back and ends the stream?
I clicked the wrong thing. I'm like, what did I click? It's now the BFAB only stream.
Everyone's like, oh no, we gotta go.
That's funny. I'll click the right button now. We'll catch you. Oh, by the way, there may not be a stream next Sunday. We'll see. I may start doing streams every second Sunday, but if that happens, I'll definitely like put it at least on Instagram or something just to let you guys know. But anyways, take care, guys. We'll see you. I'll have the finale of the building Tortuga Bay on Friday. Hopefully you guys hopefully you like what we did. We'll see. Anyways, take care. I'll see ya.
Let's hopefully you get it right this time.